If all of us had to be up at 3, like, not 3, but like 5 in the morning for work or something, and the call was so fun, we were doing so many funny bits that we didn't want to get off. Who's most likely to say, fuck it? You know? The vibes are too good. I'm staying on call.
Me?
Will.
I feel like I'm... Okay.
That is true, Coleman. You are the one who's like, I have to go to work tomorrow, but this beat's really funny.
Yeah, no, granted,
But
I
Ben,
don't
everybody's saying
have to
Ben.
go into work at
Banner
5.
is on call.
But it's still
Can
like...
you imagine if Coleman was like, all right, guys, I really have to go to bed. I'm about to, like, have, like, a fucking double tomorrow. It's going to be hell. And then Lauren just says, Banner likes. And he's like, wait.
Bad night!
So that's
3
okay.
3 hours later.
3 hours later, he's like, fuck! Banna didn't like.
Banner hates.
So it's been
Banna
almost a
dislikes.
month since we played this game, guys. Hold on, let me screen share. I'm
Jeez.
not
So
screen
fucked up.
sharing. Your Honor, Fortnite. Let's begin.
Your Honor, she said she was part of the battle pass.
Cosmo, Wanda, I wish I knew who asked.
Okay.
Cosmo, Wanda, turn every room into a firehouse.
Oh my god, why did we stop in the middle of questioning this
Oh,
guy?
right.
Finding
Honestly,
the
thank God
corpse part
Kirk did
2.
come, because I don't know who would want to play
Right,
this.
I know, right?
It's me.
Most iconic character.
My mom
I forget what
was
was.
not me, so I
It doesn't matter. He's gonna be doing a new one now.
No,
Yeah,
I forget what was the
Kirk,
voice I ended
You're
on.
asking yourself what is his voice. You need to be asking what isn't his voice.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
literally.
no, I remember the gimmick was like he changes his voice every time.
You were
he
Cell.
gets
I'm pretty sure you were
called out.
Cell last we left off.
There's a little trick we prisoners know about, you see. As long as you leave your bracelet inside the door, you can't lean out without triggering the alarm.
You can.
That's
Bow
how I
wow
was
with
able
his
to peek through the window and into the workshop next door.
Philo.
Inside, I
Cyan.
spotted the victim's dead body, which made me scream in fright.
Okay, let me look at this all together. Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
That's how I was able to peek through the window and into the. I already said that,
Your
bitch.
bracelet inside the door.
Bitch.
You can lean out without triggering the alarm.
Circle in dialogue.
Fortnite.
I'm just gonna press all of them because I don't really remember what we're talking about. Tell me some more about this trick, Mr. Saw It.
Bitch, I just did. Of course. It's great. It's quite simple, really.
Just goes back into his testimony. Oh, that's okay. Most useless press. Hold it! I suppose this allows you to enjoy a little taste of freedom.
It does. To be
Does.
honest, it's one of the few things that brings me joy.
A rather surprising source of joy. But rule breaking isn't exactly a demonstration of remorsefulness, is it? All criminals are evil and cannot be reformed.
Oh, but I am remorseful. I always am. I'm a model prisoner, after all. In fact, you might even say I'm the perfect prisoner.
I'm beginning to suspect that he doesn't know what a model prisoner actually is. So you use this trick to peek through the window.
That's right, yes. I made sure the guard wasn't looking and leaned into the corridor. That's how I was able to peek through the window.
I
Why?
love hearing this dialogue so much.
Why did you make so much of an effort just to take a look? Take a look at this, and in one more
Well,
thing,
you
Nintendo
see,
Direct.
I heard noises coming from the next door.
Oh my
Oh,
That room was
logic.
supposed to be empty, so I thought it was strange.
Doctor Strange? And you went to look as
No.
soon as you heard these noises.
MCU? The only
MCU.
movies I like.
Soups.
Yes,
Soups.
of
More!
Doctor Strange?
Delightful!
I hate
Multiverse
I
of
had
Madness?
to
Some
see
good
what
cinema.
was going on, so I went right away.
Doctor Strange and the
Deadpool
Multiverse of
Wolverine was
Madness?
peak. I loved it when Deadpooled over everyone.
Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, I sure hope so.
I see. Are there any problems
I
with
sure
what
hope
Mr.
it
Sawit
does.
just said? I guess.
Problems. Can we talk about the
didn't pay attention to
Eternals?
it.
I love Sassy.
I feel like Edgeworth would be
Yes,
the one who only
I saw
watched
the
Eternals
Eternals.
for some reason.
I was the only person in my theater.
You claim that
Harry
you looked...
Styles was pretty good.
I went to see it because I heard Harry Styles was in the post-credits scene. You claim
It's an
that...
Oswald.
You claim that you looked into the next room as soon as you heard some noise. If that's the case, you must have seen more than just a dead body. Because the person who made the noises should have been in there too.
Warg!
You got him quaking in his boots, Mr. Edgeworth.
Mr. Sawit, tell us the truth about what you saw. It. You do, of course, have the right to remain silent. But it will do little to dispel the notion that you were somehow involved in this crime.
Guilty by omission.
I'm sorry. I did see something else, but it's a little too insane to believe.
Oh,
The
no.
membrane.
I really thought I
Insane
might
in
have
the brain.
drunk it. That's why I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
Just tell us what you saw.
Bitch.
All right. It was that dog.
Oh no.
And what I saw is the stuff of nightmare.
Doge?
Stuff.
That huge black dog
Oh, we've reached the Hound of the Baskervilles, I see.
Yeah.
had sunk his terrible teeth into the victim's throat.
No, actually, the dog was just a drug that had a dog label on it.
No, actually,
Like,
the
I am very clever.
drug was
oh.
actually a dog, and
But
it was also.
Jack, is this a
Mr.
Speaking of
Sherlock plot
dogs,
point?
Speaking of dogs, you have Edgeworth. You have a secret sister who you remember as a dog.
You hated
Damn
her
it.
so much.
Stop
Oh,
referencing
it's
BBC
so-
Sherlock,
it's so-
please.
It's so
I haven't
so
even
deep.
seen it, and I
It's
know
so
that
deep.
that's what you're
It all
referencing.
ties back together. The theme of dogs that is so important to Sherlock Holmes. Why so many of his
Everyone
cases
loves
involve
dogs.
dogs, you know? That one,
What?
that one, and
I
then
have a
none
secret
else.
twin sister who I've been thinking of remembering as a dog? What did you just say?
Yeah. Happens
Did-
to everybody.
Did you not hear? I didn't say anything about you remembering your dead sister as a dog.
Sorry,
Are you
the
okay?
We
voices in
thought
my
she was
head
dead,
are
but she's
very
actually alive
loud.
and in a maximum security prison because she's like a mastermind.
It was hellish, utterly hellish.
Sherlock season 4.
I had that on
It was
DVD.
worse
Imagine
than
how
Sherlock
devastated
Holmes.
I was.
It was worse than Sherlock season 4.
I want to have a
The eye
special
of the
features of
beast.
Stephen Moffat saying, basically, he remembered his sister as a dog.
No, I just didn't have any other way to access it. So I was like, oh, I'll buy it when it comes out.
Oh god.
That's
He
awesome.
killed him.
He could have killed him.
Suddenly I don't feel so good. This is like in Sherlock season 4 when there was a hallucinatory dog drug. Kirk, I think this was you.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's Kirk.
Jeepers creepers, that's awful. Talk about traumatizing. And I
The
believe
guy
you
who
know
made
him.
Jeepers Creepers was a pedophile, so yeah, traumatizing.
It was dreadful, horrible. Now you know why I couldn't help but scream 1996.
So there's a man-eating dog in the prison's animal population. God, this case has gotten weird. It was just like a
I
guy
I like that
died
dog.
at first.
Is that dog in a prison jumpsuit?
Let's
The
find
dog
out.
is also a prisoner.
Is the dog in prison stripes?
The
Profiles.
dog is also
Oh.
a prisoner. Has
Dog in
committed a
prison
crime.
stripes!
The dog is not in here. Damn.
And that's everything. That really is everything.
Why'd they put the dog
This
in
one
prison
seems
clothes?
too far-fetched a lie.
He's allowed
Good
to.
for
leave.
you.
He killed the CEO of United Healthcare. That would have
He
killed.
killed the
Bill-
CEO of
Would
Petco.
have killed 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And that'll kill even more.
Shots at
More than
CEO of Petco dead on the street.
I'd like
That was a
you-
terrorist act.
I'd like
He
you to
coulda killed
append
him.
what you just told us to your testimony, if you don't
He
mind.
killed him,
They coulda
coulda
killed
killed
him.
Very well.
and he did.
Inside, I spotted the victim's dead body, which made me scream in fright.
I was in for a scare.
I also saw that black dog, his mouth clamped tight around the man's throat.
Can you blame him?
Why is he actually kind of being like a helpful witness now?
I know, right?
Because you saw it.
Because we
Yeah.
logic checked.
Inside is a goat witness if he's not the killer.
Yeah.
Well, because it's in his name. He saw it.
True. Oh, yeah, I like that his name
Nice
could actually
joke. Where'd
be...
you get it?
Like, even if you haven't played the first game, the pun works.
Mr. Saw it. There's a no.
Nope.
But it said he
A
was killed.
contradiction.
But it said he was killed
Really?
instantly by a stab to the throat. That's not the same thing as
Yeah.
a stupid dog.
That doesn't.
Dogs have teeth.
Right. But he was
Their
killed
teeth are
instantly
very
by them.
Their teeth are dagger-like.
Yeah, if like a big dog got the right fucking...
The right.
A dog could
the
kill
right
me instantly
grip.
anyway.
Yeah.
Say
Dogs.
grip.
Was that a bluff, Miles Areno? Because he called it pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Don't ever call me Miles
You're
Areno
a
again.
white guy.
Still, don't let it mess with your mojo. There's always next time.
I remember that
I don't
for
have
Fender,
mojo.
the Fender, like, part of the joke I think we came up with was that he's actually very sincere, but he just sounds like the most
yeah, he just
sarcastic
sounds
asshole
sarcastic.
ever.
Comforted like a child.
You can even move around while using it, but pay attention to your surroundings.
What am I hearing?
Yeah.
Comforted like a child by Fender. How mortifying.
Sexy Fender.
Sexy Fender
Sexy
arms
Fender.
Yeah, it's worth my name, Sexy. Yeah, but your full name's Sexy Fender.
now. Okay, so
Thank you, Lauren.
Did you present the body, like with his neck
this
brace?
this is the exact
Your
one I
name
just
is
presented.
Mo.
And
Mo Lester.
god damn it. This is the
Why
exact
was
one
his
I
nickname
presented
Mo?
and got it wrong.
Oh, it's something of a joke, I guess.
This is the one where
Yeah.
I presented
I'm
it
sure
because
it had
it
no
said
basis
killed
in
by a
reality.
stab wound.
Maybe the glove.
Well, that doesn't mean that the dog couldn't have attacked him after he
no,
died.
yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true. But I already presented
Is there a
this one.
statement
so it's
after
gotta be
this, or
there.
is this the last one?
So Knight was bitten in the
You're
throat
back out.
by a
Is this-
dog
is
that
there a
lives
statement
here
after
in the prison. Not the most plausible of explanations, I have to say.
It worked for Sir
Well,
Arthur
They
Conan
do
Doyle.
say that pets take after their owners. Maybe his
Are you
owner, like,
saying that the
likes his
dog
owner
has a
more.
criminal background because he's owned by criminals?
No, I'm
There are
saying
some
his owner-
things that they shouldn't take after. Not if they're supposed to outperform their owners. Do you think evil is born and not made? Otherwise, what's the point of having an animal therapy program?
I should probably
It's time
ask
to
Mr.
engage in
Sawit a little
Hegelian
more about
dialect.
this dog.
In
Okay, it
Phoenix
sounds
Wright.
it sounds like they're hinting at me to press the statement about the dog, so I'm just gonna do that and see if it gives us any more.
Yeah, I don't think we pressed this dog's thing. So let's
No,
see if
because
it
he
goes
added it, and I
This
was
game's
like,
got
oh,
dog physics. Hold it!
Thank God.
you're sure this black
Thank
dog was
God.
biting the victim's throat?
So true.
Cha-cha-cha!
Ha-cha-cha, dog.
Throat!
Yeah, there was blood everywhere. The beast's mouth was dripping with it, and
Good for him.
Whoa! Spare us the gory details, will ya?
What about the victim? Was he?
You literally asked.
is-
That's the sound I make. Don't say it, don't say it. You really need to ask him that, Mr. Edward. I don't want to hear about dogs doing bad things. All dogs are good boys.
Hey,
What the
Would call
fuck?
dogs dogs.
Floor. I'm on your side here.
Can you guys shut up and let me question him?
Peanut Gallery, shut up!
Peanut Gallery.
he wasn't moving at all. He was just lying there.
Menacingly.
This interrogation is going painfully slowly.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh,
There's
There was
well,
so much
a
blood
bit of a skosh of lead.
I see.
oozing
Skosh,
from his
got it.
neck. Oh, he was dead as a doornail, I'm sure of that. Not even a twitch of a finger, just lifeless.
I think the dog probably did grab him after he died, but how do we prove that? Is the question.
Eek. Enough already. Why do you have to go into every little detail like that?
To give you a nice and accurate testimony. That is what you want, isn't
Yeah,
it?
he actually is a very helpful witness when he's not a murderer, when he's not the killer. That's
Shall I add what I've said to my testimony, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes!
Has the answer to this question ever been no?
Yeah,
Okay, it's not
right.
gonna ask you.
Please
Nah,
do.
I think we're good. It was awful, I tell you. Terrible.
Okay, so we had to press a statement to get more, and
Oh,
then
he
press
was
that
dead as a
statement to get even
doornail,
more.
I'm sure of that. Not even a twitch of the finger. Lifeless.
I remember seeing his ring gleaming. Okay, wait,
I
he didn't
remember
say
seeing
this.
his ring gleaming as it caught the light. It featured a snow lake motif in the relief. I decided to add this for free without even telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
for my
right,
testimony.
right. I remember seeing his ring gleaming. Okay, that
Prosecutor's badge. Prosecutor's badge. Prosecutor's badge.
was this his ring? I almost pressed it because it would have been funny, but he probably just would have given me a generic answer.
Did we find a ring on him?
No, he did not have a ring on it, but a snowflake motif? Okay, I'm just gonna press this because what the fuck do you mean ring? Where did this come from?
What ring?
A snowflake motif
You got
in
robbed
relief?
by the
You
dog.
seem to have a very clear memory of this ring, Mr. Solid.
Well, I used to go door to door selling newspaper subscriptions, you see.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
I had to take people in at a glance, their appearance, their mood, that sort of thing.
They're valuables. What I would steal if I could rob them right
Figuring
this
out
second.
exactly who you're dealing with is the first step in any sale.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the whole reason he was a killer was that it was a robbery gone wrong. So yes, actually.
He thought Larry leaving meant the house was empty.
Mhm. Except in this case, you were figuring out a corpse.
What can I say? Force of habit. One that served me very well in my sales career, if I do say so myself.
Did you steal the ring off the corpse? Please give it to me.
Why would he mention it
What?
if he stole it?
Oh, what ring? I
That's
don't even know
true.
what you're talking
That's true. Why would you mention it? Even so, you seem to have remembered things to an uncanny level of detail.
I suppose. Nonetheless, it's true. I
I'm
remember
currently
the ring,
flossing, so I
the
couldn't say
relief,
thank you, but thank
all
you.
of it.
Is what he's saying even plausible, though? Perhaps I should take another look at the condition of the victim's body as we found it.
I know what I saw.
Wow, he flosses.
In my eyes don't lie, even if my mouth does.
Not the teeth thing. I'm just doing the Fortnite dance.
Oh, okay.
So Knight
That's
was
impressive.
bitten in the throat by a dog that lives here in the prison. Not the most plausible of explanations, I have to say.
Well, they do say that pets take after their owners. We already said these lines.
I'm not gonna say any of this because I don't think that we should be saying it
Oh,
again.
that's right.
And also, I don't think that
Someone's really
crime is
le-
inherent to the personality.
Edward, we've been over this. MCU.
Whoa there,
Been over that
Carino.
too.
Do you think it's better to be born great, or to learn greatness through strife and struggle?
Oh, you think you were born great? What about having greatness thrust upon you?
You know the Shakespeare thing?
I don't remember.
That's so wild. Like, listen, okay. This is a separate rant. I
you
think
s-
Shakespeare's a little. What?
Nothing. Keep going.
What?
Keep going.
I think Shakespeare's like a tiny bit overrated. But the amount of shit that he created is wild. Like
Yeah.
the amount of shit that we have to. He invented the word taper. He's
I-
the reason Ninja's on that fucking taper shit.
I knew you. I was gonna say. I knew you were. I was waiting for you to bring this up because you sent me that stupid TikTok about it. And I'm like, you're talking about Shakespeare. I'm like, bro's gonna talk about the taper. Bro's gonna imagine if Frank Solid got a little taper face.
What the fuck?
Phil and I have done thy mother. Did he also make the first Your Mama joke?
Yes.
I
Or
doubt
at
he
least,
made
like,
the
the
first
recorded
ever.
Your Mama
but
joke?
He recorded it.
First
Let me.
famous one.
They were telling me to look at the body again. He does not have a ring, but also this hand is covered up. Wait. But that hand would have also been covered up when he saw him. So, yeah, wait a minute. What the fuck?
When he what?
When he saw it!
Well,
You shouldn't have added that part about a ring. I didn't even ask you about it. A ring with a snowflake relief. I don't really know what that means.
Yes, I saw it. Frank saw it, clear as day. It was carved in such fine detail.
Interesting. Your
Don't you mean
testimony is
detail?
certainly very accurate. In fact, I'd say it's just a little too accurate.
Okay, now do a Mr. Satan voice.
Warg! And? What's wrong with being too accurate?
Dance, monkey, dance!
I mean this. You testified to having seen a ring with a snowflake design on it. And while the victim
The
did
only
indeed
snowflake
have a
I
ring,
see is the one in front of me.
looks at the audience, liberal. And while the victim
The woke mind
the woke
virus.
mind virus. And while the victim did indeed have a ring on his finger,
Yes, see? Exactly as I said.
there is no way you could have saw it. Take a look at this photograph.
Look at this photograph.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
As
Look
you
at
can-
this graph.
Look at this graph.
Look at this graph.
As you can see,
All
the
timer.
victim's right hand was covered by a tarp. It would have been impossible for you to see his ring, let alone what design was on it. Unless, that is, you approached the body and removed the sheet.
Or he was the one to put the sheet on.
Yeah, that too. You told us earlier you only took a look through the window in the door. Yet you seem to have seen quite a lot from such a disadvantaged location, Mr. Solid. Oh yeah, the good music is kicking in now.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Mr. Big Shot acting like you know it all? I'll let you know I'm the world champ. I saw what I saw, I swear.
Saw it.
Oh, I know. The man's arm. It must have moved under that tarp after I peeked in.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Nonsense! You already told us that can't have been the case.
He wasn't moving at all. He was just lying there.
Meaning he was already dead.
Menacing.
He's already dead!
Oh my lord.
You said
Whoa,
it yourself that the victim was already dead. And dead men don't move, do they?
Rigor mortis.
Oh no.
I'll post rigor mortis.
Hoo-wee! Is that the stench of eau de desperation I smell?
What are you shut up. What are you hiding, Mr. Sawit? Tell us!
Warg!
Doesn't sound like he only saw it, like he felt
Sounds
it
like
or
you
touched
touched
it,
it
as well.
too.
You're,
Wow, great show.
you're
Where'd you get it?
wrong. I know what I saw. Urgh. Go
Ah,
Oh
what
fuck.
the He's bald! Imagine if
Why
Sawit
does
got a low
why does this-
taper face!
Why does this wig smell like Phoenix?
Bow wow Thalacanus?
Let it go, could you? You had to keep on peeking and prodding. I decided to be a
Thalacanus?
nostalgia critic now that he's bald.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh
you
no.
two-bit associate attorney!
It seems the real Sawit has finally revealed himself. I feel like last time the real Sawit also
Whoa,
sounded like
That's
Nostalgia
quite the
Critic.
rug he was rocking.
Yes. At one point, Kirk went.
Yeah.
Came straight at you like some kind of flying black cat.
Well, see, I feel like
Did you just say back credit card?
No! I feel like in the first game, when he took off his wig, he also had an animation where he was pulling at his tie, which then prompted a Nostalgia Critic voice. There,
Taper fade!
Imagine if Doug Walker got a low taper fade!
Look, I'm just a sweet innocent victim here.
I'll kill you!
But are you really? Because I must say I have doubts. Very serious doubts.
What's that supposed to mean?
You saw something that should have been impossible to see from outside the workshop. So how
Well,
did
it's in
you
his
do
name.
it? That's simple. Mr. Sawit, this is where you were standing when you saw the body.
This is where you saw it.
Wait, which workshop was the body in?
Workshop A.
Okay.
Take that!
You were in the same room as the body. That's the only way you could have seen the relief on the ring.
He's a monkey.
Alvin, brother of the Joker! Say what you want, but you don't have a shred of evidence, do you? Nothing to prove I was in the room with the body, anyway. You can't prove it, can you? Because I was in the room next over. Minding my own business and looking after the animals.
Please don't have him testify again.
Why else would I have got assigned out on a pair of rubber gloves? For fun? Now put up or shut up. I want to see evidence that proves I was in the room with the
There's
body.
one glove, and he only has one glove in his front pocket.
And you are a big Michael Jackson fan.
If the glove fits, remind
Criminal?
me,
I think
Mr.
not.
Sawit, what were you doing when you discovered the body?
How many times do I was practicing my pet styling techniques.
Of course.
It's for my upcoming video on the Pet Shop Boys.
Wow.
Is that
That
a
sounds
movie?
pretty good.
Is that a... Of course. Then perhaps this rubber glove might mean something to you. Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I'm reviewing movies from prison so you don't have to...
The Pet Shop Boys is not a movie.
Well, Nostalgia Critic usually reviews movies, so the joke works regardless.
Sure.
Yeah.
Critic!
This glove was found by the victim's body. I believe it was dropped by the killer. And I can't help but notice that you have a similar glove tucked into your apron.
How embarrassing.
No! This one's different!
Hold it!
Yes, that one does seem awfully lonely, doesn't it? I'm an expert at using numbers to deduce clues. 3 cups, 3 chairs.
It's just a rubber glove. There are hundreds of them all over the prison. This doesn't prove anything.
Objection!
Not yet, perhaps. But if I were to ask the police to check this glove for prints, I have a feeling the results would be rather fascinating.
Bathroom for a bit.
Bro just got
Okay, so-
inverted color.
Did Kira just kill him?
It's over. Isn't it?
Okay, what?
Isn't it? I didn't skip past the screaming line. The game did that. What the?
What the heck?
That was pretty rad objection, am I right?
What was that? You? Please, Fender. Now is not the time for tomfoolery.
But I have a legit objection. Because this isn't over. There's something that doesn't make sense. Our man here's a prisoner, right? And he's got one of those bracelet doohickeys on.
That's true. So how could he have left this workshop in the first place? His bracelet would have triggered the alarm if he tried.
Right. We don't have a good explanation for that yet.
Well, anything you'd like to share, good buddy? We're all friends here.
Love you.
That's weird. He should be climbing onto that bracelet.
I feel like it's supposed to say cleaning. I
Clinging.
feel like it's supposed to say clinging. There's just no
it probably
G.
is. Yeah, it's probably just. It's a big game, a lot of text. There's gonna be some spelling
Sorry.
He
errors.
should be clinging onto that bracelet, like the big round lifesaver that it is.
Oh, is it my? Oops. In what way?
As in, it's the best hope our wig-flinging friend here has to get off for getting off the hook for murder.
For getting off.
Wax on, wax off.
Sorry.
baby.
Sorry, can't get into the crime scene with a bracelet. On. If it was me, I'd argue that for my life. And yet, he hasn't said a peep about it.
Idiot.
Now, me personally, I wouldn't let that slide.
Me personally, I wouldn't let that slide. I wonder why that might be. There's the sound of silence. I suppose
All
Miss
around
Law
me are
Priestess did
familiar
post silence.
faces.
Oh,
Wrong
yes,
song.
too.
Wrong song.
Oh yeah, that's Madwell. I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait a minute.
You sounded like an actual attorney for a second there, Mr. Fender.
Hello, darkness,
hey,
my old friend.
I am an actual.
That
There we
song
go.
plays 3 times in The Graduate. Every song in The Graduate plays 3 times. It's so wild. Who the
hey,
fuck approved that?
I am an actual attorney. I studied the bar for like 5 years. The worst times are when the lawyers calmly show us biggest smiles.
Okay.
Gregory taught me that. It was part of the attorney's code he lived by.
Gregory from FNAF.
No, Gregory, my father.
So, friend, what's the dealio? Why so coy about your bracelet? Well,
He put his wig back on.
tell you the truth, it's broken.
A broken bracelet?
They had the balls to give me a broken bracelet? I fell over a little while back, you see, and hit it on the floor. After that, I didn't seem to set off the sensors anymore. I should have told the guards about it, I know, but, well, it was awfully convenient.
I see. So your bracelet is broken. But do they really break that easily? If so, then this prison has a serious security problem.
There's
You
animals
there!
everywhere.
Could we have a moment?
Wait, no,
Kitty!
we're doing like a Jimmy Stewart. Oh, you're just the cutest.
Mew?
Yeah,
You
it's
guys can't
Mew.
see I'm mewing right
Callisto Mew.
Good. I'm glad I can't see that.
She's K-Max Pat.
Can I help you, sir? Dog!
This prisoner's bracelet appears to be broken.
Fucking snitch.
Are you surprised about Edward being a snitch? Absolutely not.
Teacher, you forgot to pass out the homework.
Yeah.
And so in the
Jack?
basement right away.
Jack, that's not how that spell works.
Thank you. We'll
Oh,
keep
Jack,
hold of the
actually, you should
broken
be
one for
taking
the time being.
76 damage instead of 2.
We'll keep hold of the broken
I know he's
bracelet
on a
for
death
now.
saving throw, but you should still be doing it right.
Give me
Fucking
this.
kill him, Jack. I want to see that twink obliterated. Of course, sir.
Does she taste like ginger? We'll never know.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. Totally.
Sweet. Bracelet sorted. Now to turn our murderer in, yeah?
What? No! I didn't kill anybody!
Dog.
Eck.
Whoa there, Palio. You were the one who said your bracelet was out of commission. Or were there other inmates freely roaming the halls while everybody was busy watching the show?
No, I just found the body, that's all, I promise! And when I did, that enormous dog still had his mouth wrapped around the poor man's neck! I only went into the workshop after the beast had left!
Use the restroom here.
And why did you go in? It's Pete!
Well, oh fine, I wanted to go through his pockets, okay?
He was going to rob the corpse? That explains why
It's
he
not real.
remembers Knight's
I mean,
ring
is
so
it really
much.
robbery if they're dead? They can't be alive to have possessions anymore.
Well, that doesn't make it yours.
I feel like it makes it laissez-faire, first come, first serve, you know?
Did no one say she was going so? I feel like I heard her say she was getting up.
Hey! Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh god, why does
you
it...
not gonna be 3 characters in this scene? Oh, no.
Jack,
Kale,
you
you're
do
up.
Kale. Oh, or Kale.
You do good.
No, Kale, you're up.
You, Ty.
I never stoop so low as to steal from.
I like that your K is Miss Piggy.
Oh, Ma is a great thief. Well, I didn't steal anything either.
There's so many
Okay,
strange
you
voices
haven't
happening
stolen
at once.
anything.
Please.
Oh, come on, Itchy.
Come on,
The show ended just after I'd entered the room, and all the other inmates came trickling down the hall.
Detective
stairs.
Fozzie is Gumshoe.
My
Yeah,
product
Fozzie
was
is
red.
Gumshoe.
Yeah.
Must
And
be
then
the
Edgeworth is
workshop and
Sam the
started
Eagle.
my fake screaming. I just remembered how bad the Game Awards were.
Oh my god. Edgeworth is Sam the Eagle, and Fozzie's Gumshoe.
You are
That's
all
so funny.
weirdos.
That's
I know
so-
people are gonna say Kermit is Phoenix, but I actually think Gonzo is Phoenix.
Kermit? No, here's the thing, the only
The
human...
judge is the one human.
No, I was gonna say the only human... Kermit is the judge. I was gonna say the only one human is whoever the
Killer is.
No, not the killer. The accused.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was like, are you having a stroke right now?
I was trying to remember the right term. And drop the glove in your haste, huh?
Drop the Dragon Ball.
I guess you
Glove, deja
dropped the ball.
I dropped the Dragon Ball.
I guess this all just about hangs together. Anything smell funky to you, Miles?
Other than whether Mr. Sawit is the one who did it, I'd say one very significant question still remains. Also, you kind of smell funky. Like, there's a slight cheese smell.
It's
on
called
your
Battle Musk. It's Battle Musk, Edgeworth.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm sorry, do you not
Battle
like my
Musk.
cologne? It's, it had a weird spelling, though. It didn't have a G for some reason.
Colon? Did you buy a bottle that just said colon?
Oh, so that's why it smelled like unfettered ass.
What the? Why do they sell that?
Edgeworth. It's my battle stench.
The question of how Knight made it into the prison proper from his holding cell in the detention center.
Yeah, that's true. Like, he wasn't supposed to be in the prison yet.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, that one's a doozy.
You floozy.
I also can't help but wonder about another key feature of Mr. Sawit's testimony. The dog.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? That dog's
What was
involvement
the
can
dog?
only mean one thing. Mr. Sawit,
If you say I need you to testify once more, I'm
Yes?
gonna kill myself.
What is it?
Were you the only prisoner who didn't go to watch the show?
Well, no. There was one other who didn't.
Why didn't you say that earlier? Am I right in thinking that this person couldn't have watched the show, even if he'd wanted to?
Yes. How did you?
I knew it. I had my suspicions when we first ran into that black dog yesterday, but this confirms it. For a criminal that dangerous to end up in a place like this is unbelievable, but... Where is this person's cell? What? Is this someone we know?
Cell?
Did you You're going to see him?
Sleeper Agent Awakened.
Stop me talking about him!
Him. He's not like the other prisoners, you know. He's special. Gets treated like royalty.
What? Richard Wellington.
Richard Wellington.
What you didn't hear that? All I'll say is, if you value your life, you'll stay away from him.
What if it was Wellington?
That'd be so funny.
Will you please stop trying to scare us all the time?
The big cheese, huh? Well, I definitely for one value my life, so that sucks.
Can we just go talk to him already?
They keep him in maximum security.
Alright, let's go.
Which is over there.
Meow, meow, meow.
Rabbit, 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 rabbit.
Monkey, monkey, monkey. Maximum security. Well, that's certainly one way of treating someone differently. Building layout data updated in my organizer.
Alright, quit being so mysterious. That is who he is already.
Let's just say he's highly skilled when it comes to people's lives. Better than anyone, in fact.
I'm curious who the hell this is, because it seems like Edgeworth knows who it is.
And, that's all I'm prepared to say on the subject. In fact, I've said too much already. Perfect spell.
Welcome back to
Well, Milesy, anything you care to share? Or are you gonna leave Kay and I in the dark here?
The
I'm not
mystery
scared.
man in maximum
Oh,
security
fuck.
is an old
Mons
acquaintance.
is so brave, he's
Let's go.
not afraid.
Let's go pay him a visit. I suspect we'll find our dark canine friend there too. Are you not coming with me, Fender? Are you staying here?
He doesn't follow you. He'll come.
He's his own man. I'm like, hey.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
He's busy
Okay,
fending.
okay, there he is. He's like a dog that waits till you leave the room to come.
First name is Sexo, last name Fender.
We can only program one follower. DS limitations, brother.
My legs don't work so good anymore, Edgeworth.
Wow, it's pitch black in there. I can't see a thing.
But
You're not
didn't
looking
you
at
say that the Yatagarasu takes flight, even in the dead of night, or something?
Listen, not all pilots need to see. Even if it's of night, when no one dares to take flight.
Why are we doing this right now?
One of those soldiers shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight.
It's like trigger words or something. It's like activated.
And one is me, for I am the great thief, Yatagarasu. Yada 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 yada. Please praise me, someone.
Wow, Yatagarasu!
Powerful performer.
I am the Yatagarasu
Whoa, you are one interesting chica. Thanks, but that doesn't help me see in the dark. I'm a human, not a three-legged raven. That doesn't help ravens see in the dark either, the extra leg. Oh my god, he's so cute. No, I want to look at him.
I believe this is Kale, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because I think this Coleman. This is who you
This
gave
is
away.
what the one that was gonna be me. Okay, I see.
This is who you gave away for the box.
Okay,
I
all
need
right.
you to keep that in
Okay,
mind.
all right. I get it. Go ahead.
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth.
That voice. I knew it. What? Who the fuck is this?
It has been far too long.
You remember me?
I could hardly forget now, could I? After all. You are the one who put me away.
You have no idea how little that narrows it down.
Yeah, what?
Mr. Edgeworth, are you talking to that dog?
Hey, what? No, I'm talking to the person inside the cell. What? Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking to the
You're
dog. I
talking
would have
to the
respected you a
person
lot more
inside
if
the
you talked to
dog?
dogs.
Still can't see a damn thing.
Can the peanut gallery please?
If I am forgetting myself, forgive me. I do not often receive a visit.
Okay, if your Kale was Miss Piggy, this is Kermit.
This is Kermit in a skit where he has to play like an evil character.
like a Hannibal Lecter,
it's-
like he's trapped in the cell. Yeah.
It's Kermit with like the hood on, like the.
Yeah.
He said he can smell your cunt.
I will turn on the lights.
Oh God.
Holy fuck.
Who the fuck is this?
What the fuck?
You're a heavy-footed lot. Am I right in thinking there are 3 of you in all?
3 cups.
You blind?
3 chairs.
His numbers is
Sorry.
God.
Very well. Perhaps we should start by introducing ourselves. I am. I don't know how to pronounce. Body Karma.
Body yaddy yaddy Carnus.
Bodied Harma.
Body Harma. Oh my God.
Body Karma Kanas.
Oh, it is bodied harm.
Body Harm.
That's really funny.
That's approaching Die Hard Man.
Nothing will ever approach Die Hard, man.
As you may have gathered, Mr. Edgeworth and I are old acquaintances.
Why do I have
I
like
love
my
her.
own
It's
anime villain all of a sudden? What's going on here?
Edgeworth has an entire cast of like side characters that we never fucking know about.
Right.
His head is so egg-shaped.
Canis was a notorious assassin. Some knew him as
Whoa.
the Blind Butcher. His
That's
only
sick.
weapons were a vicious hunting hound and a fearsomely sharp knife. His appearance was always announced by the sound of
Aura.
bells. Aura.
This picture has such aura.
So much
he's an aura farmer, bro. He's just aura farming this picture by himself.
The last sound his victims would ever hear.
Wait, a bell?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, am I to guess why you have come to see me?
You know why I'm here, Body Yaddy Armor. In fact, I'm willing to bet you know every detail
It's Buddy Dharma.
of this sordid little affair already.
Then I suppose we have nothing to hide from one another.
You say the last thing they hear is a bell?
This dog is so mischievous. Oh my God.
Your faithful canine friend is currently the chief suspect in our murder investigation. The person who found the body saw a dog with its mouth around the victim's throat.
Your witness is mistaken. Helmut is a gentle soul. He is my
Helmut
eyes,
Kruger.
nothing more.
Helmut.
Helmut. It
Helmut
is absurd to think that he would do such a thing, isn't it, boy? Oh, yes, yes,
Aw.
it is. You're a good boy, aren't you? Aw.
You're a bad boy, aren't you? Yes. Good bad boy.
Helmut is
Good bad
more than a
boy.
mere seeing
You're a
eye
bad.
dog.
Who's a bad boy? You're a bad boy.
You know,
Who's a
the
good bad
train killer.
boy?
I think.
Who's a
Why
train
did they
killer?
let
You
him
are.
keep
You
the
are.
dog?
Wait, yeah, wait a minute. What the?
That's like giving him a murder weapon.
His certainly no good
I
boy.
guess the
He's also a
justification is,
trained
well,
killer.
even
Hey,
though he is a
whoa.
murderer, he is blind.
He's the bestest
he kinda
boy.
needs-
I get, yeah.
Stick with a good dog.
This is so funny. I like that Kale is playing this character because I guarantee if it was me, my voice for this character would be at least 5 times more obnoxious than what Kale's doing right now.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
You
how
know.
do you see someone with that much aura and want to do an obnoxious voice?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even saying it would be intentionally obnoxious. I'd just be so over the top.
You
It
do
just
you do
brings
19
up
you
a
do the 1966 penguin voice.
Meh, meh, meh.
Oh god, thank god. Thank god Kale's playing
A
this guy.
weapon once used in this man's sordid trade.
Women's love of boxing saves us again.
This witness of yours, he is trustworthy, I assume?
Saw it is anything but trustworthy. And he's still very much a suspect himself. Everyone in this case is a prisoner. I can't trust any of them. I can hardly claim that.
What does that say about you, Edgeworth?
I can hardly claim that his testimony is beyond reproach.
Oh no, then. I thought as much. Yes, I did. How much? Yes.
I like his
boy.
like sweet
Oh my
dog
god,
voice.
vibes.
It figures that he already knew who our witness is. Your alibi, sir. What were you doing between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. yesterday morning, Mr. Canis? Canis? I don't know.
Quacking.
During the show, you mean?
The way his face stretches when the dog licks
I was here, ensconced in these humble surroundings.
Maybe I'm ensconced.
You guys want to hear my Jodie Foster impression?
Sure.
Well, yeah.
Sure.
Dr. Lecter! Dr. Lecter!
That's it.
Okay.
It's pretty solid.
Thanks, Jack.
Oh, you're giving her that like that slight like lisp that all lesbians have when they talk out of the corner of their mouth.
Dr. Lecter!
Just
Dr. Lecter!
I have developed a passion for wood carving, you see. An obsession, even. I was engrossed in it all morning.
And you have permission to engage in such a hobby? I can't believe someone would actually let you. Then again, they let you bring the murder dog, so...
This is
The
the
warden
greatest.
and I have an understanding.
One of the guards busts in. Hey, we'll have you know that this is the greatest. This is the greatest prison with no rules in the
This
world.
is the most secure prison of all time. An understanding? That's ridiculous. This man shouldn't be allowed 1, let alone 5 chisels. They're nothing but lethal weapons in his hands.
I was carving Buddhist pieces at first, but by the 674th, my interest had begun to wane.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Is that a chessboard?
Oh my fucking
Why,
God.
yes it is,
Don't
Mr.
get
Edgeworth.
him
I
Do you
started.
take
play
it.
chess, perchance?
I love chess. I take it all back. Let him have as many chisels as he wants, God.
Let's go watch Beast Games.
Whoa, that must have taken forever. That's crazy, dude.
Time is all I have, child. In any case, my focus has now shifted to pieces, such as these.
The chess pieces. I didn't know you played chess. Did you make this one yourself with the 3 heads? That's so cool.
It's pretty cool. Oh, you play too, do you not, prosecutor? Perhaps one day you might indulge me?
Yes, anytime, any day.
Though you
Please,
may
please,
find
please,
my
please,
game rather rudimentary, I only began after my arrival here, I am afraid.
That's alright. I like winning. What's that piece? A dog with 3 heads. Yes, Edgeworth likes.
Why, yes, the dogs of war. You must forgive my little joke. Chess is, after all, a game of war. Soldiers, knights, castles. All doing their utmost to protect the king. All loyal to the last.
Mr. Canis, Mr. Canis.
I have always thought it strange that such a game has no place for a dog. After all, what more loyal weapon could an army call upon? Still, it is simply a piece I made for fun. Fear not, I play by the regular rules, and with the regular pieces.
So what piece is that three-headed dog? Is that the queen?
Probably a knight.
That would make sense, yeah. I can't imagine it's easy
I think you mean the horse.
I can't imagine
The
it's
horse.
easy finding opponents to play here in person, though. In prison, though. I'm so excited, I'm not ready.
Oh, I have my correspondence.
Correspondence chess, then. Sharing moves by post. Oh my god, this game really, like, I can do the, like, every time I do the haha Edgeworth likes chess bit, it then, like, happens in the script right after. Like...
So much chess. Yes, even prisoners are allowed to send and receive letters. The contents are inspected, of course.
Like, we're just talking, like Edgeworth is not even interrogating him anymore. We've actually just pivoted to talking about chess.
Miles Areno, the murder.
Hold on. I need to learn about this long-range chess game. I want to play chess with everyone I've ever convicted.
We're busy discussing chess.
Okay, we're gonna be here a while. You want something to drink?
It'll be like the
can I
Yu-Gi-Oh
get a-
part or
can
something.
I
We
get
have
a
to like
Cosmo?
duel with people in chess to advance the plot.
Joke's on him, I'm a minor.
Although I have yet to receive the details of my current opponent's next move.
Dog chess piece data jotted down into my organizer. Carved for fun by Canis. He also seems to be engaged in correspondence chess via postal mail. Sounds like this current opponent isn't a resident here. The victim. I suppose you know the identity of the deceased, Mr. Canis.
His name was Bronco Knight, was it not? Poor unfortunate soul. In pain, in need.
You keep your ear to the ground.
Disney adults.
Think I'm crawling to my phone. Think I'm crawling to my phone and saying, please answer to please.
My ears are all I have, Mr. Edgeworth.
Why am I not surprised that he's plugged into the prison's information network?
He lives here.
But perhaps he was not so unfortunate after all.
What do you mean?
Mr. Knight's crime was a grave one. Crime for which he would have been made to pay dearly anyways. He attempted assassination of our president. That is no small matter.
Good one, babe.
Attempted
Thanks,
assassination.
Wait, Mr. Edgeworth, did Mr. Knight, like...
Yes, we proved that he murdered his team leader, and that there was no attempt on the president's life. Could it be? Are they attempting to cover up President Wang's fake assassination scheme?
Whoa there, cowboy. You're saying the Bronxster didn't actually have a pop at the prez?
Somebody ring the Bronxster.
I was hired to defend him on the charge. I was hired to defend him on the charge of attempted murder.
You mean you don't know what really happened?
They didn't tell me shit.
So what, they just blamed the whole assassination thing on Mr. Knight? I mean, he sucks, but... R.I.P., but...
It would explain why the committee was so keen to get involved and keep me out.
Of course, they took you out the case to try and keep you away.
Corruption in the law!
And swapped in that wiener kid to push through an
The
attempted
what?
murder charge.
Winner,
The
winner,
what?
wiener.
Say that again, sex
In other words, they're trying to cover up the truth.
At least I know what the age of consent is, you dolt.
You
So
adult.
they were really trying to frame him. According to the guards, this night was it?
The plot thickens. God, this is
They tell me he was.
Full name earlier. Why are you now asking for clarification?
They tell me he was violently insistent that he had attempted no assassination.
This is such a good plot for my own game to have. Yes, yes.
You see this, right? He
See
turns
this,
to no
right?
one. Look at the kid's like, he okay?
This would have come out anyway when
really.
the case went to trial.
I am no expert in legal matters, but allow me to say this one thing.
Were they gonna execute him without a trial?
Yes.
Oh shit! This really is a big plot line for my own game. But I would.
No, they
No. You're taking his word.
no. I have a friend in prosecution,
he
and they
plays
told me,
chess.
hey, you might want to phone this one in. They're giving him the chair.
I know for a certainty that he would not have been the first inmate imprisoned on false pretenses.
Oh shit.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
What?
Firing shots. An uncomfortable fact, but a fact nonetheless. Yes, Helmut, yes it is. Oh yes, good boy. The courtroom is not always the bastion of truth you believe it to be, Mr. Edgeworth.
Bastion.
Bastion?
No,
Overwatch?
no Bastion! No Bastion, huh? I've heard something to that effect before. Yes, from a certain Interpol agent who doesn't have much Oh my god, Lang was right? What the fuck? Oh my god.
You're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors, too, are you? You.
Like jump.
Fueled by that kind of thinking. Is it a wonder that the courts produce nothing but falsities and lies?
I like how they have to like make them black and white and remove the background to imply that this is extra in the past.
Right.
The truth doesn't need the likes of you to distort it to day.
They just want to. They don't want to show us case 3.
Right.
Honestly, respect.
Wait. What? For just one for the road? Can we reload case 3?
No.
I never was able to
We would
fully
never involve
dispel
Stay
his
Safe.
mistrust of prosecutors.
Even Helmut understands. Oh, don't you, Helmut? Yes, you do. The truths revealed in court and your deductions. It is dangerous to trust either implicitly.
Maybe the truth's in court are wrong sometimes, but I can always trust my deductions. My
But I am
logic.
not bitter. You are not the first to make me a subject of unfounded suspicions in recent days.
Have you checked Twitter?
In
Oh,
fact,
true.
I was visited by another prosecutor only yesterday. He was accompanied by a judge.
Wiener, I mean, winner.
So mean of you. My head just is like that. I don't know.
Because he's fine. He's a bishop.
They even dragged the warden along, her distaste for me lingering unspoken in the air.
Not those two again.
Prosecutor Winner and Judge Gavel. Gavel?
Gavel.
They went over to my cell with a fine-toothed comb, but they left empty-handed. You are looking for the murder weapon, I believe, to no avail. But I mustn't take it personally. Rumor has it that they searched every cell in the prison.
I like how willing this guy is to just talk to me. I didn't have to play logic chess against him. He's just like, yeah,
He's bored as
tell me
fuck.
this shit. Like,
He's like, yeah, sure, I'll spill the beans.
one of the most helpful
Everyone
witnesses.
just assumes he's like a vicious murderer who will kill you on sight, and so no one goes to talk to him, and so he has no one to converse with.
I just want to play chess, for goodness sakes. And still failed to find what they were looking for.
Oh, how was your day?
I pray they weren't too disappointed.
Oh yeah.
Lang Z says.
What? What
well,
does Legacy say?
That's posed more questions than it answered. What do we do now?
Lindsay says error 504.
Error
Lang Z
504.
says.
I'm going back to 505.
Sawit's testimony is flimsy at best. I'll need more proper evidence if I want to take Canis on.
Luke would have laughed at that joke.
Dr. Lecter.
Dr. Lecter.
Well, I think that's quite enough chit-chat for one day. Helmut will show you out. Good boy, Helmut. Go on now.
I like how the
He's so friendly.
The accused murder dog is allowed to roam the prison field.
Right, yeah.
He said he was really, really sorry.
He's a dog! He can't say anything!
Then how did you tell me that I am
You're lying, Kirk.
completely
sorry.
free
I
of
thought there was someone- I
any
thought there was-
crimes and I could never do
He's
anything
not
wrong?
showing us out permanently, right?
Let's get out of here. Come on. You're a good boy sometimes.
Scooby-Doo run noise.
I am unfazed. Until next time, Mr. Canis. I still don't know.
It does pain me that our brief time must end, just as we were becoming reacquainted.
Yeah, it's okay. We can play chess later. I'll be back to play chess later.
Yeah, are you free like an afternoon tomorrow?
Yeah. Right, hopefully I can solve this case.
Yada,
by
yada,
then.
yada.
We'll be
Hopefully
here,
it's not
right?
you.
Oh, perfect. Then I await your return, Mr. Edgeworth.
But also, even if it is you, they'll probably just keep you in here. So, like, cool, we can still play chess.
Yeah, I'm not really going anywhere. Hello.
Gee,
What is
it
Kay
sure is
doing?
boring around here.
Now to gather the evidence I need to bolster my case.
Locked in on
Hey, Mr.
investigation.
Edgeworth.
Kay, what are you doing up there? That's the best hiding spot she could find. It's
To be
alright,
fair, I
Kay.
didn't see her.
You can come down now. Where's Fender?
He ran off somewhere. I had no idea he could move that fast.
What?
His bones would break.
Fender.
Fender, Fender.
Hey, whoa, that's for the Yatagarasu. So,
Right.
what do we do now?
My apologies. You and I will continue the investigation, and I know just where to start. By solving that one particular mystery that's been dogging us this whole time. Get it? Dogging us. Knight's
Oh.
body was found in one of the prison workshops, but he was presumably being detained in one of the detention center's holding cells. So how did he wind up on the other side of those heavy security doors? Let's start by investigating the holding cells.
The holdovers.
In Mr. Knight's room, right? But, what about Mr. Fender? What about Sexo?
Sexo Fender. You guys have been saying that this whole time, and it just clicked while you guys were...
It only clicked when I said Sexo, no Fender.
I'm sure he'll find us when he's ready. He can hang out with Gumshoe. He can hang out where all the assistant characters hang out when they're not in the plot. They just like go hang out in the green room.
Sure, but he is kind of our boss, isn't he? Oh, well. I don't give a shit.
Cut back to Fender and he's having like a Dark Souls boss fight.
He's fighting. Yeah.
Oi, pal, I really need your help here. This guy is so strong.
Oh, the blade of Mikola is really difficult.
How do I deal with the Kitsune rush attack?
What the Kitsune got me? The victim's cell is just over there.
Lead the way, Mr. Edgeworth.
Let the
I don't have
Kitsune
personal
guide
knowledge,
me.
so-
Who's
this?
I've just about had it. I don't know. We'll find out.
Who's that?
Huh? I have
it's-
just about had
it's
it.
her. Warden,
Oh, okay.
Warden
Oh,
Lagarde.
yeah.
She must have come from the corridor marked no entry.
You're still not talking, ma'am? Even with the evidence that you've brought her from the precinct, hot dog?
The guards are getting
Alright.
increasingly deranged.
I think this was Kirk.
This was
No,
Kale.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Oh no, and I have tried so many times I have lost count. What am I supposed to do? I can't send in a blank report.
I guess a killer for hire was always gonna be a tough nut to crack.
A killer for hire.
Or you have like a voice line at the end. It just completely cuts out. We never know what you said.
No,
It just goes. Whoop!
sometimes I can hear him saying hot dog, but sometimes it's just like screaming.
I hear like, hot dog!
Yeah.
I couldn't help overhearing, Warden Nagard, but weren't you just talking about bodied armor Canis?
My, were you listening? How very gosh of you. A girl's privacy is her armor, you know.
Do you normally conduct interrogations of the man yourself?
Body yaddy yaddy yaddy.
Oh, it's not just him, my darling. I try to have the occasional tit-a-tat with everyone, you see. That's what it means to be a member of the family in this little home of ours.
I fucking love that fox.
There isn't a person who hasn't made the pilgrimage to my office.
It's a kitsune! It's a kitsune! Let the kitsune!
Well, I don't know if it's like fox or fairy or something.
Yeah.
Scribe
It's a kitsune! It's a kitsune!
That was interesting.
How sweet is angling for an invite. Well, I suppose it is the hottest ticket in town. It's down this corridor here, darling. But FYI, I don't just let anybody wander in willy-nilly.
Let's
Willie's
see.
my Nilly.
That would put it.
Please don't let it.
Here.
It's a wonderful room, if I do say so myself.
This map just
all
keeps
of my guests will
expanding,
rave
bro.
about it.
This is like filling out the map in a fucking like Castlevania game or something. Like look at the way you like the faded edges that are gonna eventually.
Just wait until it turns upside down and you have to go through it all again.
Oh
It's like
god.
Hollow Knight. Oh.
The dark underground prison, and it's just like an.
Just like Silk Song.
Oh, Silk Song.
Silk Song mentioned.
What a wonderful room, if I do say so myself. All of my guests rave about it. And who wouldn't want a view of my fabulous garden in the yard? Ooh la la.
The yard? If it's anything like the rest of this place, it's probably full of adorable animals, right? Can I see it?
No, it's a sex dungeon.
No, can I see it?
Jesus. Building layout.
I don't care if it's a sex dungeon. Let me see the creatures.
Oh, darling, it's so sweet of you to take an interest. I'm afraid that's just not possible.
Is it because you hate me and you don't want me to find love?
Yes.
Why not?
Because you're not a member of our home.
I can be. It's
I'm
just
the
one
great
time.
thief,
see
not a
that
garage.
badly.
Enough time.
You'll just have to get convicted for doing something unspeakable.
Okay.
That's a rather steep price to pay. Kay, please do
On
not.
I'll steal something right now.
I love
But just
dungeons.
listen to
Also,
me, chattering away like there's no tomorrow. It's time for Ali's lunchy brunch. The poor dear will be dying.
Ali.
who's that? Ally.
The
Ali.
sweetest little dear in all the world. I know I shouldn't have favorites, but you know how it is. Now, to the yard with me.
The expression.
Ciao for now,
Oh my
darlings.
God,
Meow.
Yep, yep. I wanted to ask her more about Canis, but she dominated that conversation from start to finish. Okay, this game is so peak. Every like new side character they've introduced in this case, except like the boxing guy that was there for 5 seconds, is better than like almost all of the Ace Attorney 1 specific characters. Like, it's so funny.
They cooked.
Let's go investigate
They
the
cooked.
victim's cell, shall we? Like, even the goofy prison guard is like higher, like I rate him higher than anyone in case 3. Any new character in case 3. March 28th, 1:43
Are they annoying?
PM.
No. They're better than the characters in Case 3.
Yeah, are they
Far
annoying?
as real
No,
luck.
they're better than characters in Edgeworth 1. So this is Night Cell.
When do you think he was brought in, Mr. Edgeworth?
When these nuts fit in your mouth.
Jack!
I'm 19.
No, she's younger than that. It would have to have been the evening of the 25th.
I'm 17.
Just after the events at the lake. And then,
No,
at
it's
some
not.
point, he wound up in the prison
Go piss,
proper.
girl.
But how? There must be some evidence here that will point us in the right direction.
Yep.
Yep, 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 yep.
All right, let's get looking, Mr. Edgeworth.
I do think it's actually a good thing that Kale is Canis, because I feel like Gumshoe is not in this case that much. Whereas, like,
Okay.
I'm in this case all the time.
Come
so
home,
it's like, I'm
Gumshoe, we
fine being
miss
the
you.
boxer.
Building
guy.
me a home.
The bowl is nice and spotless. It's time for me to take a shit. There are no signs that the door... Everything seems to be in order.
I thought it was gonna be piss. I'm gonna be real.
Well, I could do either right now,
What?
to be honest.
Are you serious? You gonna
Yeah,
take a shit?
yeah,
This beautifully clean bowl?
Yeah,
You're a sick bastard,
I've
Mr.
been holding
Edgeworth.
it in the whole time. because we keep
No,
talking
you
to it.
waited deliberately until there was something you could ruin with your shit.
No. what
That's
the-
kind of fucked up.
What's wrong? What's wrong with you? What?
There's no door. There's not even a curtain.
Men don't care.
Where's the privacy? You're gonna shit in public? Whoever designed this place should have thought a little bit more about the people who have to live
There's
here.
a little wall here. It's fine. This is how bachelors live, Kay. This is what my bathroom looks like at home.
I think having you shot in the street would be a mercy.
Jesus Christ, Kay. I just like open concept layouts.
I do too.
I like what we turned that entire dialogue exchange into. That was an improvement. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Food.
I got books. Ooh, what's the menu doing here, Mr. Edgeworth?
It seems
Body,
that
yada,
those held in the detention center are able to choose what they'd like to eat each day. If they can afford it, that is.
Money makes the world go round, I guess. I'm mad about the lack of a window, but not that... Okay, never mind, I am upset. But doesn't that make life super easy for rich detainees?
Well,
Shouldn't they
Kay,
be shot outside
bear-
of a business meeting
Bear
in
in
the
mind
street?
that the people held in these cells haven't been found guilty yet. Some of them don't deserve to be punished. Quite a few of them, in fact.
So you're saying it's fine with people that people with no money? Sorry, fuck. So you're saying it's fine that people with money don't have as hard a time of it as everybody else? Is it because you have money?
How did
I
I
know
wind
what
up
you
defending
are.
the practices of the detention system?
Deny.
Kay, please don't
I forgot
say
what the
that.
second
They'll
one was.
charge you with terrorism.
Wow, that's a lot of books. Let's take a look. You'll Laugh Tomorrow, an anthology. That sounds bad. Understanding Animal Emotions. Life as a Pet Stylist. Maybe there was more to Mr. Knight than met the eye. I think his
Sadly,
reading taste is bad.
I don't think these were his. They were likely specially selected and placed here for the detainees. With the hope that they would want to better
More
themselves
like
during their time here.
Transformers.
One
What?
scoop. He's logging
In
out.
plot.
A second.
Selected in flaw.
Mr.
That body yada yada.
Body yada 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 yada. A second.
I think we should all start
chance
singing Christmas songs until he
at
gets back.
life. Interviews with the. Oh wait.
Oh, holy night, the stars
Body yada 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 yada. Body
This
yada yada
is
yada
the
yada
night
yada
of our dear
No, I didn't make it stop. No. Stop it. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. This. So my Wi-Fi is completely fine. You can see right there it's at full bars. So I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna close Discord and reopen it, and reconnect to the call because I think it's on Discord's end. These books appeared. I think the stream went down
Also,
for
I think
a
you
second.
stopped streaming.
No, yeah, it went down for a second, but it's back now. Yeah.
You're online, yeah.
Yeah. These books appear to
Are you
have been
streaming to
written by
Discord?
current model prisoners. Am I? I clicked on it. Yeah. Okay. These books appear to have been written
Yeah,
by
you are.
current model prisoners and former inmates.
And Mr. Beast.
Oh, I like to look at this one. 200 Days to Freedom, an escape story. I love Shawshank Redemption.
Right.
And
now
this one
Kirk's power
too.
went out.
Making money while serving time.
Wait, Kirk's power went out
Yeah.
at the same
no.
time that my
Uh-oh.
internet was slowing
Kale,
down.
watch out.
Oh boy.
Oh, so far so good.
This facility may have more deeply rooted problems than I thought. What is this?
Y'all hear about Shamik more?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, look at this weird piece of paper.
There's some sort of grid on it. Let's take a closer look.
Is it a
Is
map?
this a word search? No, this is
This is
chess.
weird.
Oh my god, it's chess!
Chess.
It's chess!
Yeah.
Oh, chess. Oh, oh.
Could this be related to
Jeff. I was like,
Oh,
Jeff
it's
the Shark?
yeah.
Jeff the Shark.
chess? Chessboard! Chess!
Jeff
There's
Shark.
chess! Chess! Chess, Kay! Chess!
There is? I don't see anything myself.
It's a chessboard!
I'm smart,
Kay.
but I don't play
Oh,
chess
You
because I'm not
clearly
a
haven't
fucking
been
nerd.
playing chess.
No, I think that's you. You've been playing chess, and I've just been here being cool and normal.
That wasn't right. See, but no, the grid appears to be a chess diagram. The victims, I suppose.
Uh-huh. What's a chess diagram? Do you guys not have enough grids
A
and shit?
visual representation of a game of chess. See how the locations of all the pieces are marked?
Or you could just play chess.
This seems to be a closely fought. Well, they couldn't play chess because they were playing remotely. Remember? Remember what Body Yada Yada Karma was talking about? I just don't
Yada,
say
yada,
it.
yada.
I can't.
I'm gonna be honest. No, I don't
This
remember
seems
that.
to be
I
a
don't remember
closely
anything.
fought contest. But perhaps if this pawn were... No. Wait.
And now, Mr. Edgeworth, this is no time to be playing games.
Like, it's not even a
man
bit.
is
This is
dead,
just what
Mr.
the writing-
Edgeworth.
This is just what
and
the
you just
writing
want to play
is, like,
fucking,
it-
you want to play fucking chess? That's so fucked up.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Yeah. that's what I
Wait.
thought.
This isn't the first time I've seen this configuration of pieces. It was from a different perspective, but it was definitely the same game. Perhaps it would be wise to take another look at the evidence in my possession. What? Okay, was it Body Arma's game? Okay, his game's in here. Okay, yeah. That's
Was
the one
it
I was supposed
Body of the Assassins game?
This chess game. I've seen it before.
Enough with the chess chat, Mr. Edgeworth. We're supposed to be
No,
investigating
it's
here.
the same game as
Fucking
Body
focus.
Arma. I am investigating. This particular bit of chess chat could prove to be vital. Now, take a look at this. Can you tell me what it is?
No, I'm
PBK,
normal.
Public Broadcast Television.
It's the chess set we saw in Mr. Candace's cell.
Exactly.
Uh-huh. But, I don't really know the rules of chess.
The rules
So,
of the
this one's
game
up
are
to
not
you,
important here. What is important are the positions of the pieces.
Oh my
Compare
God,
the
B
ones
is
in the
Bronco and K is K. Villain. He points at her villain. Villain. He starts shouting, "Are you villain?"
Wait, no, wait. K could also stand for Connus. It could also stand for Knight. There's so many options. Comparing the ones in Mr. Connus' cell with these.
Never mind.
Do you notice anything?
You're not a villain yet.
Yeah. Oh.
Coleman.
I just skipped the word ah. That's all I
It
did.
was like, why are you spinning that much on a PC at the same time? Can't do it.
Oh, I see.
Mind shattered from the K and night realization.
Oh.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, we're back?
We're back.
No.
I don't know.
Huh?
We're back.
So,
Coleman?
He speaks
Hold
from
on.
beyond.
Coleman, say hot dog if you can hear us.
Hot dog. OBS still isn't back though.
I don't know which piece is which or anything, but
Wait, hold on. Let me disconnect and reconnect. Okay, it's back. It's back. The start streaming
Back on
button
wood.
worked this time.
how many times did it not work?
Like 5.
Haktua.
Oh.
Go.
Spit on that thing. If
Hey,
you turn
Coleman.
the diagram like this, there are pieces in the same squares.
Yes.
I'm gonna say you're doing great. You're
Thank
doing
you.
great.
Thank you. Yes, that's
you.
what I'm saying.
Thanks for me.
They're the same board. They're the same board, Kay. I'm so excited it's breaking the stream. There's no dog on the diagram, but that's to be expected. Apart from that, however, the positions of the pieces are identical.
And what does that tell us?
Here I have my correspondence.
Dance.
As unlikely as it may seem, Mr. Carlos's chess opponent was Mr. Knight.
Me.
Wait, that's your
That
line.
was me.
That was good.
Mr. Carlos's
Mr.
chess
Knight?
opponent was... Yes. This could be just the proof we need to show that Mr. Carlos had a connection to the victim. Chess diagram data jotted down in my organizer. Yippee! Yippee!
Body yaddy.
Body yaddy. Body yaddy yama.
Yeah.
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. This must be Knight's suit jacket.
So I've been doing some research of my own.
Oh, and what have you
Okay.
discovered?
I've discovered that guys who fit in suits tend to be popular with the ladies. And that's why you're popular with the men, Mr. Edgeworth.
Wait, what?
But don't worry,
I just heard like, man. Wait a minute. You're
guys
insulting
with
me, aren't
silly
you?
neck ruffles are next on my research list. I suspect it makes them gayer.
Please stop.
My research.
She's such an ally. Hey, look, this newspaper's got a chunk of it missing.
You're right.
That's crazy.
A few of
Anyways.
its pages have been roughly torn out. My first piece of logic! Oh, but why?
I don't know. Maybe Mr. Knight wanted to clean his cell but didn't have a cleaning cloth.
It's not a totally
Next best
implausible
thing, you know?
theory, I suppose. But who would try to clean their cell? Logic? Do we have any other logics hiding in here from earlier? No. Okay. Boom, boom. Banana. Body yaddy. This bed doesn't look very comfortable, but that pillow cover is very clean. Spotless, in fact.
This is a prison. I bet this is the kind of bed Gummy sleeps in. I can just picture it, you know? Can't you?
This is way nicer than his.
I sense he's more of a mattress on the floor type.
This one squeaks way less than his does.
There's something different about this spot here.
This part of the floor is like weirdly clean. Did somebody wipe it down or something? Somebody pissed here and they
Somebody's
cleaned
gonna
it
have
up
to wipe
recently?
the floor down after I do this logic shit I'm about to do.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm 17.
Logic! This part of the floor has been wiped clean.
Stay with us, Colton.
I'm still here.
He's logic into
Persist.
Logic, no, logic.
Oh, we're fine. Hot dog.
No,
hot dog,
okay.
hot dog.
No, okay, you
Oh,
guys
thank
are
God.
fine,
Maybe
but
he spilled some
OBS
grape
is
juice?
not. OBS is not fine.
Yeah, I think the stream just censored your logic outburst.
What's been happening is either you guys can hear me perfectly or my stream is working. And every... Wait, am I sharing it? I am. Okay.
Maybe he spilled some grape juice?
Who knows? We can certainly imagine what he used to do the wiping. The torn out pages of that newspaper.
His ass, yeah. Why wouldn't he just ask a guard for a cloth or something, though?
And why wouldn't he
That
just use
body-
the toilet
yada,
paper
yada.
that's right over there? Perhaps he didn't want anyone to see what he was wiping up. Uh-oh.
He shit the floor. Listen, he found out he was like
His
involvement in
logic!
prison.
His logic!
Bad time to find out, but you gotta do it eventually.
Wiped up spot on the floor, toilet clean, but yet it's still smelly in here.
Reflected in the mirror is...
A security camera, a great thief's greatest enemy. I'll have it killed by morning. Nothing about this place is very thief-friendly, if I'm being honest.
If you shoot it
Prison-
down, you get bonus points at the end screen.
You're thinking of Hitman!
I think that might be
Okay,
entirely
yeah,
deliberate,
and-
Kay. You're not supposed to be doing... Guard?
Scared.
I'd like you to arrest this Yodagura.
She's a thief!
She's a thief. I'd like you to retrieve the footage from this security camera and review it as carefully as you can. If you see anything out of the ordinary,
Stay with
inform
us.
me immediately.
Yes, sir!
Investigation complete. Let's go.
You're welcome, America.
I think we've about exhausted this cell. We've made significant progress by establishing a connection between Canis and the victim. This is Gumshoe.
This is bad, sir!
Is it not Gumshoe?
Just assume.
Oh,
Oh, maybe
Is
it's
that the guard?
Gumshoe.
Wait.
Oh,
no,
maybe.
no, it's the guard. It's the
Oh,
guard.
I'm
Right.
God. The security camera footage, sir. I watched it, and
Where the
hot
hell
dog.
is Gumshoe right now? What is it? Can you show it to us?
Yes, sir. I have a small playback monitor with me.
Then what are you waiting for?
Freak.
Let's see it. Oh my god, full video. It's not just still
Holy
images
shit.
like it was in the first game. Was that?
That black thing. It's that dog, right?
What the dog doing? Our assumption was that the crime had taken place inside the prison proper. But it seems that assumption may have been wrong.
Just one small problem.
Yeah, there is just one small problem.
Knight had actually been attacked in this location. Right in front of the holding cells. Right?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Right here in the detention center. And the perpetrator was indeed Mr. Canis' dog. This is just the evidence we need. Yada 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 yada. And this is where Knight was actually murdered. Then one of the witnesses we found here in his cell takes on a whole new meaning. If Knight's
Oh,
cell
Phoenix,
was
you
the
got
crime
that
scene,
body, yada,
which
yada, yada.
piece takes on new significance.
Wow, I like your trousers,
Wait,
Phoenix.
One of the pieces, if
I
this
have
is where-
unnecessary feelings for your body, honey, honey, honey.
Funnily enough, Kirk, we have not had to dub over any of your characters.
No.
They left when you left.
Yeah, Fender left.
You go this way. I'll go home.
You stay, I go.
Uh,
Follow me.
which piece of evidence takes on new
Superman.
significance? Is it... Okay, if Knight's...
I am not a duck.
Someone, please help me. I don't know what the
I
answer
think
is.
it's the chest. I think
It's
it's the
Edgeworth.
chessboard itself.
It's Edgeworth and Fenter. I am the defense attorney. I am the luckiest kid in America.
No, this isn't right.
Well, because like, wasn't the the chest? I thought it was the.
What's wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? You're very quiet all of a sudden. Are you thinking about Phoenix again?
I'm fine, Kay. I just don't know what the answer to this is and no one's helping me. If Knight was in fact killed here in his cell, then one of the pieces of evidence we found here takes on a whole new meaning. If Knight's cell was the crime scene, which piece of evidence takes on a new significance?
Let's look through each one of them. We don't have that much evidence, so we can look through each one of them.
Was it the? Oh, you already presented.
Yeah. The pocket chessboard
Not
does
the
make sense,
blow-
though, but...
Go up. So map, no.
It's not the glove, that's
no.
the sod thing.
His body killed by 28 stab wounds.
Oh, wait, go back.
The door sensors, right?
The door sensors because they allow dogs through, but not people.
But if he was killed, if he was killed in his outside of there, it wouldn't matter. 'Cause
Yeah.
An aminal could get in freely.
Uh-huh.
No.
They're not.
Oh, fuck.
I feel like they're asking about one specific piece of evidence that does it, something that was inside the prison that it didn't make sense was inside the prison that would now make sense. And I just don't know what that is. Is it maybe the tarp? Like he was moved with the tarp? Or the rope? Like he was tied up and moved with the rope?
Go to the next page.
Why doesn't it go to the next page? There we go.
The PD?
The what?
No.
No, that's the one we just got, the security camera footage. The cell was wiped clean. Maybe it's this? But no, it seemed like he was murdered outside of his cell, so that doesn't... I'm glad we got our health bar refilled right before this point. Literally right before this.
Yeah, seriously.
No, I don't... Why would it be the roll call? This is a very weird... I'm gonna try the rope.
What's the one beneath that?
Because I feel like the rope... Winner, Gavel, and the warden searched the prison for the murder weapon, but couldn't find it. Maybe it is this one.
They searched the prison, but
they didn't search out here. Yeah, let's try that. No.
There was that whole thing that we just discovered with his floor, right?
Yeah.
It's like our new piece of evidence.
But the thing is that the murder didn't... Sure, let's try the floor.
I don't know. I'm just thinking about like evidence related to him.
I mean, it says the night cell was the crime scene, so inside the cell.
No.
Okay, but...
Oh, wait. No, this is it.
Yeah, the health
floor
bar
of
disappears
Knight's
for right,
cell
why?
was wiped clean, presumably to remove something. Could that something have been his blood? That's what I was thinking too, but the video thing threw me off because I thought the video was like outside of the cell. Thank you, officer. Would you mind doing me one more favor? Give Jack more lines.
Yeah, name it, sir. Hot dog.
There's a detective by the name of Gumshoe somewhere in this facility.
Yes.
He hasn't been in the plot in a while. Bring him back. Or no, don't bring him back. Just give him a message. Tell him to have his cell tested for traces of blood and to report the results to Edgeworth.
You've got it, sir. Hot dog.
Why are the guards in this prison all so weird?
You are all weirdos.
Okay, do you have any thoughts on the matter?
No. Kay is muted and deafened.
Oh no.
Alright, Carol, you're up.
Sorry.
Oh,
okay. Welcome.
There was more important things. My mom called to get me cans. Okay.
Oh, fair enough. Understandable.
Now we can really go after that Canis guy, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
No, not yet. We still don't know how Knight and the dog moved between his cell and the prison proper.
Right, so that's what we need to figure out next. What's the play, Coach? Where are we off to? I'm just kidding. You're not, Coach. You're like the really prissy, like ball return guy.
Ball boy?
Yeah.
Don't call me. I'm not the ball boy. I suspect
you're
one
the ball
of the
boy
guards
because you're
might
too
know
pretty
something.
to get
No,
your face hit
no.
with a baseball.
Why am I saying hawk door? We should ask those posted nearby and see what they have to tell us. More guard dialogue.
Thank God.
Jack's real characters are not going to show up. We're just going to have like him be just a guard.
Okay, time to get asking. Huh?
Oh, I take it all back.
Oh my God.
Did someone say Jack character? Thanks for the tour. Later. By the way, you should check out a movie called Mouse Hunt.
I'll be the dog.
Well, Mr. Prosecutor and his little friend. You watched Mouse Hunt yet? It's only been a few weeks. You must have watched it by now. I'm gonna assume you did. I didn't expect to run into you here. Must be my lucky day.
This is Agent Shi Long Lang.
He's moving his head to the music.
He was in charge of a case I worked on 2 weeks back. God, the first game was only 2 weeks ago. I thought he had gone home to Zangfa after that, but here he is. You've got some business to take care of, I take it, Agent Lang?
You'd say that. Nothing that need concern you, though.
Hey, fire! First a black cat, now a wolf all in black.
He's wearing
Hey, wait, why
several
are you all
white
alone
and-
today?
Cause
Where's your
you got
hot
arrested,
and
you
your hot
fucking
green
moron.
beer?
He's wearing several black and he's wearing several gold and green and white accoutrements.
Right.
Green?
That's true.
Isn't his jacket green? Like he's got
No.
Okay, are you talking about the symbols on it?
Well, like, the symbols, yeah, like
Yeah.
those are like kind of goldish green or whatever. Like the color
They're
of
just
gold.
they're just gold and then black.
Mm-hmm. That's
Oh,
true.
is it black and blue
pizza?
He's
It
usually
looks like-
accompanied
well,
by an
the way
army
it's
of
lit-
police officers.
The way it's the way the jacket is lit makes it kind of look a little
We are
green.
overthinking this.
Because it's got like
I know.
see, it's got like
I
a raised
you
white,
were-
like lighting on it, so it looks like it's like.
I think it's just off black.
We activated
It might
Kirk.
be an off-black.
We activated the part of Kirk's brain that talks about Overwatch skins.
You're too late. You activated.
Silence, colorblind boy. You are at it again.
Okay, red, green, colorblind.
Sticking your nose into things. What do you think Edward's jacket is?
A couple of days back.
Purple.
He means the incident with the president of Zangfa. Actually, I had thought you might be there as well, heading up the security detail.
It's detail, you moron.
Fake British.
Our president doesn't have much faith in the efficacy,
Yeah.
or whatever,
Yeah.
of his own country's police force. Maybe now he'll think twice before using contractors again. Amateurs.
Agent Lang doesn't have much faith in prosecutors or the courts to do their jobs, right? Which is why he's so
What
meticulous
does he have
about
faith in?
investigating. Lang
Mouser.
sees it. Which is why he's so meticulous about investigating with his hand-picked cream of the crop officers. Indeed.
October on that day.
No doubt things would have turned out differently had you and your men been in charge.
Or are you
My
leaving?
men, huh? Yeah, those guys aren't around anymore.
Turns out they
Holy
were
shit, they
single
broke
now.
up.
Turns
None
out
of
they
them
were
had seen
incredibly.
Mouse Hunt, so I fired all of them on the spot.
Also, they
I
were
made a very
insane.
subtle Mouse Hunt reference, and they went and they laughed when it was actually in reference to a serious moment between Nathan Lane and other guy. And so I said, "You haven't seen Mouse Hunt, haven't you?" And I killed all of them.
Also, they were
Wait, you
massively
killed
incompetent
them?
at their job. Like, so they actually. I know you didn't know it from the first game because of our interactions, but I'm actually really smart. But my men are so dumb that they dragged me down with them.
See, my men have a passive ability to make everyone around them stupid, which is why your first game was bad,
Oh my
and also
God,
why
that
anytime I showed up,
explains
your
so
game
much.
got even worse.
That explains so much.
That's why the most tolerable cases were the ones where my men weren't there. 1, 2, and 4. It's
It all
funny,
makes
isn't
sense now.
I'm a real lone wolf now.
Aww.
Oh, Mouse Hunt.
I thought you were gonna do the joke of like he's laughing and then he starts crying.
No, I don't care.
What are you saying, Agent Lang? What on
No,
earth
I'm good.
happened? What
got mouse
what
on,
do
I
you
don't
mean?
need
What do you
anything
mean
else.
you
I
killed
told
them?
you.
What the fuck?
It doesn't concern you. But you've seen Mouse Hunt, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes. Nathan
Yes.
Lang is great in it.
Nathan Lang.
Is that why you like it so much? Is that why you like it?
I was just distracted by you
See
and
you
your voice
around,
and your
Mr.
presence.
Prosecutor. I'll be back in the last case of this game.
Wait, really?
Wow, he seemed like not okay.
Wait, is he actually just in this case for a second and then comes back way later? So,
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, he's just kind of here.
okay. Alright, cool,
That's
Lang.
just
great.
I think that's just. I think the
That's
entire
so
point of that.
funny.
I mean, unless if I remember right, is just so he can show up later in the game and not have to have
Have
all
to be
preamble about who he
introduced.
is.
Oh my god. That's so
Welcome
funny.
to the ouch.
Well, we'll see him later, I guess. Lang's a wild one. We'll worry about Agent Lang later. We have an investigation to conduct. Fuck.
Alright, let's start by talking to these guards. You guys seen Mouse Hunt?
Okay,
I've seen hot
okay,
dogs.
we're not talking about this. I was wondering, have
Oh,
you seen an
yesterday I
enormous
was
black
looking over-
dog wandering around here?
Yesterday I was looking over Amber's shoulder because she was doing a crossword and I decided I wanted to do a crossword as well. And one of the answers was ham dog. The clue was a creation with a wiener and a patty. And I was like, it has to be ham dog. And she goes, fuck you, I'm not putting ham dog in. It was ham dog.
Ham
Thank
dog!
you.
Guard, have you seen an enormous ham dog wandering around here recently?
The ham dog
No
of the
way.
master.
If I had, I'd hot dog. Let's just say it looks a lot more nervous about standing guard. I'd be a lot more nervous about standing guard here, hot dog.
So, do you and this dog have some kind of history or something? Like, you like
Now,
kill his mom or some
Kay,
shit?
You should know when to let sleeping dogs lie. I love
You
dog
think you're so
puns.
fucking funny, Edward, huh?
By the sound of it, Candace's dog hasn't been spotted on this side of those heavy security doors. Do I need to talk to the other one
guard.
too, or...? Yes.
Oh man, I'm Casey Kasem. I'm in so much trouble. I'm
What's
Casey
the matter?
Kasem.
You seem perturbed. All of the guards are either Casey
Perturbed. You can't just say that shit, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm Casey Kasem. Well, you see, one of my uniforms is missing. Let's play the top 500. I could have sworn it was right here in my locker. Coming up next.
Did it grow a pair of legs and run off somewhere? I guess I should ask, did it grow a pair of shoes and run off
Where
somewhere?
in the world did that idea spring from?
It already has legs. Anyways, I hope you track it down soon. I'll be rooting for you.
I'm
She's
Casey
so
Kasem.
nice. She's perfect.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm Casey Kasem.
Missing guard uniform data jotted down in my organizer.
Nobody
we have a lot
appreciates
of
her.
evidence now.
And she should be appreciated.
Fender's back.
Well, Fender's here, so I'm assuming
Hey,
that's
hey,
Fender.
hey! Are those my faithful assistants I see before me?
I'm Casey Kasem.
Imagine it's just a different guy.
Where exactly have you
just
been,
walked up.
Fender?
I've been really listening to my favorite radio show hosted by Casey Kasem. Where have I been? I've been looking for you two. Been searching high and low. Wandering lonely through the hot prison halls. It was terrible. I tell you.
Lonely.
Fender says a lot of, like, half made up words. So I genuinely don't know if that's a typo or just, like, him.
Is it a typo or is it just a dumb thing? A
Yeah.
dumb character quirk?
Yeah.
You decide.
But the prison's over there on the other side of the facility, boss.
I like,
so you're a dumbass.
I like that Fender is just actually kind of a dumbass, and that's why he needs our help.
Gregory was definitely the brains of the
Yeah.
operation.
R.I.P.
So listen, I just got the lowdown on some seriously dynamite material. Want to hear it?
You're one dynamite gal.
Seamless.
You are one interesting chica.
Jesus, he would say that.
I know.
I was chatting with a few guards, and they told me something très interessant. Turns out the Bronxster had a little incident 2 days ago. Pre-mortem.
He shit his pants.
An incident?
He somehow shit his pants before dying. Simeon told you he came to visit his pal, right?
Actually, his boyfriend.
Well, it happened.
They're in love.
Well, it happened right after they'd wrapped up, when Bronco was being escorted back to his cell. It was just one of the guards and he handcuffed. It was just one guard and he has handcuffed off.
There's something so uncanny about this image. I feel like the black and white just like
Why
really
is
makes
his
his
face
face
so
look
like
weird.
high quality?
Why is he looking at him?
Like the lighting on
It
his.
feels like we're
Like,
about to
it's
get
like-
I
It's
feel
like one of those images where you can see the artist's fetish.
But the fetish is
But it's
just
his
like a
face.
really defined jawline and sunken in cheek, but like the artist thought Bronco was hot when they were drawing.
Yeah.
I said the line. They made it back, and the guard is the Bronxster clobbered him, knocked the poor guy out cold.
That's so mean. Why would you do that?
Sounds like it might have been the prelude to a jailbreak. Because when the other guys showed up, they couldn't find their comrade's keys.
Were there any rumblings about Knight attempting an escape?
That's the bit that fries the old noggin. There were none. He just sat in his cell, then turned up dead.
Damn, bummer.
What's
This music is
more,
crazy.
He never swore. He swore right to the end that he never stole the keys.
The dog stole the keys.
Yeah.
They turned his cell inside out too, but no dice.
The guard who
They
was
did
struck.
find the keys though, so
What?
he was just lying.
The guard who was struck. What did he have to say?
Oh.
Nothing. Poor guy was still out when they took him to the
He said,
hospital.
"Ow, hot dog!"
But these guards are famously competent. Hot dog, hot dog!
Word is,
Never
they
mind.
met- Word is, never left the hospital. Number 15.
Ash Ketchum. Ask Ketchum. Pikachu shocked him so hard that he's in a coma.
So there's nobody
in case
around
of
to
case.
tell us what really happened. Mr. Knight's cell key jotted down in my organizer.
Edgeworth coma theory?
Yo, it's
I'm
a
assuming. What the? It's you losers!
That's all we need. Yeah.
More peace.
Yeah.
Why are you still hanging around here like a bad smell?
Damn.
Hey there, little buddy. Listen, Miles here is working with me now as an associate.
Nonsense! You're all just here to cause trouble and turn my investigation into a fart!
How old is this character?
Wow.
17.
17. Wait, how old is Kay again?
17.
Also.
Time to start shipping them.
Worst
Yes,
ship
just
ever.
means farce, of course. A simple slip of the tongue.
No, I meant
Damage
fart.
control. Seemed like a reasonably apt choice of words to me.
Judge Gavel, great to see you again. I'm...
I know who you are. You are Simeon Saint's attorney.
Guilty as charged. Now that we've broken the ice, how about a friendly little,
No. Get whacked.
Or not. I'm totally cool either way.
Simeon Saint's like, oh god, my fucking attorney's a sex offender. I'm
No, bro.
flirting with
He's
the
like,
judge. She decides my fate.
He's
you
like,
asshole.
oh god, my attorney is Shamik Moore. I'm good.
Hey, Haley Steinfeld, how about a hug?
No.
We don't need to tell
Like-
Josh Allen.
Where's
Did
my
I hear
hug?
you correctly? That Mr. Edgeworth has joined the defense team? Yup, and me too. We're officially employees of Edgeworth & Co. But a prosecutor is a public servant. You would draw your sword on the goddess to work for personal gain?
It's not a problem
Crazy
if I'm
bitch.
not getting paid, though. correct?
Exactly what he said. Miles here is just a volunteer. We're all about the pro bono stuff over at Edgeworth & Co.
Those are two of my least favorite words, but also I don't think Fender could pay me even if he wanted to.
He's a defense attorney. He's got money.
Does he?
I mean,
How
Phoenix
That's the thing that this series like glosses over is that like
yeah.
Phoenix should be way richer than Edgeworth.
But the thing is,
Edgeworth is doing a government job.
Yeah.
Phoenix is doing something that like people like pay him for.
The thing though is Phoenix rarely takes
can
clients
set
that
his own
actually
prices.
pay him. Like most of the time he's defending his
Yeah.
friends.
But I bet people like Christoph Gavin are like rich.
Yeah.
People who know how to sell their jobs.
So I bet Fender.
Okay.
I bet Fender's decently well off.
I bet Saxo is great at his job.
Good old
How
Sax-
wonderful. So you all work without reward? The goddess would surely approve.
Yeah. I'm just regular philanthropist.
Judge Cavell, I was hoping to ask about the grounds for Simeon Saint's arrest. Oh.
He looked gay.
Is that a challenge I hear?
I wasn't talking to you. I was just asking Judge Cavell.
I'm always ready for a little verbal combat to show you what it takes to be a real winner.
Oh, you're gonna make me play logic chess, aren't you? How is it verbal combat if you won't let me speak? Still, this could prove useful. Fine.
Is my theme not badass?
No, it's
sound like a
kind
clown.
of low-key. It's kind of clownish, yeah. Fine, we'll do as you suggest. Now if you could begin by telling us why Mr. Saint was arrested.
Skippity toilet! Skippity toilet!
Now,
Okay.
Cavell, I know you didn't say anything, but I interrupted you anyway. Watch and wonder if you know
What it means! I didn't even want to. Why are you the one I'm doing this with today?
As I put this pathetic prosecutor in his place, he's going to run rings. He's going to run rings around me.
Yeah, because you're slow and stupid. I think you meant to say that you would be the one running rings around me.
And I will. So badly that your ears will be ringing. Prepare to be humbled, Edgeworth.
I'm very
I'm
smart.
ready.
I am very smart. You want to know why I arrested that man?
You don't
That's
have
my
the
dog
ability to
barking in
do
the
that.
background. It's simple. I found evidence of him all over that thing.
I knew you were gonna do that.
How's that for some winningly conclusive proof?
This character's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw evidence
I
thing,
love that
and I'm
he,
like, uh-oh.
genuinely, not only, like, yes, he is 17, but he also sounds.
Yeah.
The greatest testimony known to man. I saw evidence of it.
I saw evidence on that thing. Evidence on that thing.
And it was in
And who
contra,
saw the
in
truth
converta,
first?
in contra, conclusive.
Yeah.
And who saw the truth first? Why, me, of course. Winner by name, winner by nature. Haktua, haktua, haktua.
Oh, no.
But what
Where
about
do
the
I
numbers?
even begin?
Why didn't you arrest him? I saw evidence. Skibbity toilet. Look at you, utterly lost for words in the face of such mastery. I'll take your silence as yet another win.
Quinn.
Oh,
Common
God,
Eustace
honestly,
W.
does he ever shut up? Jesus. You said that you were the one who arrested Mr. Saint.
To play a character.
But do you even
Yeah.
have the authority to do so, Mr. Winner? Oh, yeah, Eustace Winner had... In no universe is he anyone but me or Jack. Like, and since I'm Edgeworth, of course he's gonna be Jack. But do you have the authority to do so, Mr. Winner?
Well, obviously it was the police who actually arrested him.
But I told them to do it, so I think I can claim the credit, don't you?
Of course, that's what he meant.
No.
This is clearly going to take a while. A shame, really. Given that I'm much more interested in what Judge Gavel's side of
that
the
man
thinking
killed
over
a
there.
guy.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Echo,
so many
echo,
dogs.
echo. Reason for arrest. You want to know why I arrested that man?
You want to know why I arrested that man? It's simple. I found evidence of him all over that thing. Haktua!
I have canes, and all I had to do was get trampled by dogs.
The
And
worst
who saw the
part,
truth first?
With,
Why, Haley
lion
Welch,
hair.
of course.
there is nothing in this testimony. We have to press the statement because he didn't say anything.
Hold it!
Evidence of him was all over that thing. You be a little more specific, Mr. Winner.
Do I really have to spell it out for you, Edgeworth? I'd hoped even you could put 2 and 2 together.
Stop messing around. The onus is on you to provide a comprehensible testimony. You can't just say Hawk 2 on that thing and expect me to go away.
Come.
Oh, wait, that's you.
Come now, Eustace.
Yes, ma'am.
Whoa!
I'm a
I'm
minor.
sure Mr. Edgeworth and his friends would be very interested to learn how you cracked the case. In a reasonable and non-stupid way. They certainly look keen to hear about it. Why is my bang like that?
Fine, if you insist.
It's
It's a
fill in the
lightning
gap.
bolt.
It's a
Like
combination of anime and Ace Attorney characters.
Yeah.
Brace yourselves, because this is gonna blow your tiny little minds.
I have coleslaw in my box combo. I'm gonna go fix that real quick.
Uh-oh.
I bet you didn't even know, but the victim had, wait for it, a chess set with him.
Huh, I actually did know that. I love chess. I bet you can't play
And that chess was covered in the
Eustace.
fingerprints of a certain simian saint. Gavel's currently busy fixing her box combo, so I think if she was here, she'd say something to the effect of, "Praise be to the goddess of justice for the insight she offers, and congratulations once again, Eustace! I love you! You're like the son I never had! You would not object to Eustace amending his testimony. I trust Mr. Edgeworth. He's so awesome. He's so cool. I love Eustace."
No, by all means, please do.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You love me? Wow. Mr. Saint's fingerprints were all over the victim's chest set. Haktua!
Of course they were. They were a gift.
Yeah, but you weren't the one who actually found his prints, were you?
Of course not. I'm a prosecutor. I leave the dirty work to forensics.
The fingerprints are certainly a problem, but then that chess set was... Okay, so is it the answer literally just what Kirk said, that it was a gift to him and that's why Saint's fingerprints are on there? Because it does say that in here. I'm gonna present that and see if it is that obvious. Okay, yeah, cool.
Can't be that easy.
Fingerprints on the
No.
chess set are the ace up your sleeve.
The what? My what? Oh, yes, the chess set was the up the ace's sleeve.
You are so dumb.
That's right, Edgeworth. I've got a winning hand as usual.
Only
The
your
winningest
winning
hand of all.
hand is a
2 aces
busted
and 3
flush. For you see, it was Simeon Saint who brought that chess set to the victim in the first place. Therefore, it's only natural that his fingerprints are all over it. All over that thing, as you said earlier. That took a while to sink in. In conclusion, those fingerprints aren't proof of anything, and Mr. Saint's arrest was premature. Just like you.
Premature?
Just like me.
The incident took place here within the walls of this facility. And being neither a guard nor a prisoner, it makes very little sense to
Thank
suspect Mr. Saint.
Oh.
Ah! Now what? He's just looking at me with a pog face. What the?
I think you might be the premature one here, Edgeworth.
I think you mean
Don't you
prima
think
donna.
You were the one accusing me of being hasty.
Did he only just work out what that word means?
Yeah.
I identified Mr. Saint as a suspect faster than pretty much everybody else.
See, okay, this is how to correctly write a rival who is dumb. Not Lang. This one.
Hey, Edgeworth, by the way, have you ever seen a movie called Mouse Hunt?
No, not
I've
you,
heard some pretty good reviews on Letterboxd.
And I won the race, too, when it came to picking out crucial evidence, too. I'm quick on the draw, you see.
Specifically, there's this one guy on Letterboxd that I follow that he just keeps, like, having, like, him and then his group of friends post Mouse Hunt, like, 8 times in a row. I don't know how they do it, but their reviews are just Mouse Hunt!
And they said if they don't watch the movie, their boss would kill them. They said I'm logging this just so he thinks I watched it. I didn't actually watch it. I hope they actually didn't die. Hasty? Not at all.
They stopped posting yesterday. I'm worried.
I missed them. You're right.
Eustace Winter is just TikTok brain rot.
Yeah.
I'm Eustace Winter, and my Letterboxd 4 is I don't fucking know. The Snyder Cut, Klaus.
No! Klaus is good!
Well, Klaus is so good, Mr. Edwards.
No!
You're right. I'm Eustace Winter, known idiot. Think Klaus is good.
Zootopia.
You're right that I love Zootopia. Its racial themes are really subtle.
And then Zoolander.
And Zoolander. Ben Stiller's so funny.
I just love movies
It's my
with
favorite.
Zoo in the title.
And then he
Maybe
says
I should
like,
replace
and then he
Klaus
says
with
something
Kevin
like,
James, the zookeeper.
and
No,
then
I love Klaus.
he's gonna say
I
something, and then he'll say
love
something
Klaus.
stupid, and then he'll say something like really like painful, like it's my favorite old movie.
About Zoolander? Yeah. That's
Have
totally...
you ever seen this old movie, Minority Report? You're right that Mr. Sane isn't a guard or a prisoner here, but he was.
Overruled.
Eustace.
Yes?
Judge Gavin.
Shut the fuck up.
What? Gavel? I got them right where I want him!
Forgive me, Eustace, but if I may,
You may.
I wasn't asking actually.
Oh,
While the
okay.
particulars of the suspect are indeed fascinating, don't we have something a little more impressive to share with the prosecutor? His hair is standing straight up.
Why are you looking at me like that? Something more impressive? My
If you
jacket?
wouldn't mind, Mr. Edgeworth. Shut the fuck up, Eustace.
Okay.
Eustace made an ingenious deduction concerning the murder weapon. Perhaps you would like to hear it?
I'm starting to think that Gavel is just Eustace's mom and is like trying really hard to encourage him to be good at his job.
Yeah,
She was
yes.
paid like hush money to
Of
make
course.
sure that he had like a successful prosecuting career.
Yes, of course. That! Well remembered, Gavel, milady. Listen to this, Edgeworth, and prepare to be amazed! Objection!
Will this ingenious deduction explain why Mr. Saint was arrested?
Probably. Let's just say you won't be disappointed.
Judge Gavelle deliberately diverted the conversation away from my line of questioning. What exactly is she up to? The whereabouts of the murder weapon.
Fact 1. Let's say hypothetically the murder weapon was some sort of metal blade. Fact 2. Potentially deadly blades are strictly controlled within the prison walls, as we both know. From these two facts, I conclude that the weapons in question must have come from outside.
Holy shit.
It must have been hidden inside the chess set. That's what I think, anyway. I mean, that's what I think, anyway. And since the only prints we found on the chess set belong to the victim and the suspect, I'd say it's blindingly obvious who brought the weapon in and used it, wouldn't you?
If nothing else, his testimony this time is a little more comprehensible than the last.
It's an actual testimony this time.
Another winning deduction brought to you by Lionel Winner, Eustace, prosecutor extraordinaire.
Winner, Eustace dinner.
More like one winner, more like one Winner, useless prosecutor extraordinaire, if you ask me. I just
It's not that funny.
explained the pun that they gave
But how
him
could
in his
anyone
name.
even hide a weapon inside that chess set? Oh no, dog broke in. Dog broke in. Oh, god.
The plot of this case.
Yeah, wait a minute. What?
Good question. Why don't you take a look for yourselves?
Inside the chessboard? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Oh geez, my hands are tired. I have to look at the chessboard and play with it and go, ooh, pretty toys.
There's
I need evidence.
There's nothing in here but chess pieces.
Oh, that laugh is really something.
Thank you.
He seems
I'm gonna kill him.
convinced the weapon was hidden in here somewhere. I'd better take a closer look.
On the top.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Talk to her.
What? The stiff lining at the top opens like a flap door.
Whoa, there was plenty of room in there.
Indeed.
You could fit Eustace in
More
there.
than enough to hide something like a small knife.
Wait, 1 second. Shit, this took way longer than it should have.
Indeed. Genius, no. The killer snuck the weapon in by...
Ha! Ha! Ha ha!
You know, let me finish, will you?
I fear
Look at
you've
he's gonna
not
cry,
been
you're gonna cry,
listening,
little
Mr.
crybaby.
Winner, or perhaps you've simply forgotten. The detention center is outfitted with a security gate.
Huh? I mean, yeah, and...
A security gate also acts as a metal detector, Eustace. We must pass through another one on the way into the prison itself. Remember?
The little bounce on it.
Yes, that's right. Of course.
This is such a funny character dynamic. He definitely didn't. It would have been impossible to smuggle a metal blade through such a...
No, he forgot.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
It would have
He's
been
lying.
impossible to smuggle a metal blade through such a gate and into the facility, which would seem to blow a rather large hole in your reasoning, Mr. Winner. Oh god, why?
Oh shit. That gate is only used to scan people.
I'm not a person. I'm a robot.
Any items they bring into the facility are only subjected to a cursory check.
Are you telling me that
I
the
had
chess
read my
set
notes.
wasn't put through the metal detector?
It should have been. Alas, it seems the guards have gone a little lax in that regard of late.
I can't prove the guards weren't being bad at their jobs, I guess. Jesus. Security gate standard job.
Very good. Thank you, Gavel.
It was my pleasure.
Positive affirmation.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth, if you would be so kind as to begin your cross-examination.
Begin?
We are not in court,
We've been
but we
doing it
could.
for the last 10 minutes. No matter. Let's see how well this ingenious deduction of Mr. Winner's holds up, shall we? Whereabouts of the murder weapon? Fact 1, the murder weapon was some sort of metal blade. Fact 2, potentially okay, I feel like there's several things here. First off, the murder didn't happen in the prison. Couldn't we just present the security video? That's one option. The other option is, oh, the murder weapon was some sort of blade. Couldn't we present the dog to argue that, like, no, it wasn't a blade? Like, either of those.
Well, he died from a stab wound.
With some testimonies, it's like...
That's true.
What's, like, the one thing wrong with Eustace's testimonies? It's like, which of the many wrong things is wrong?
Yeah, I feel like it's probably the security video.
Well, maybe just press him first.
See what they're about, yeah. The fact that such objects are strictly controlled doesn't mean they're actually forbidden.
Well, no. I mean, some of the prisoners use scissors to cut the animal's hair, and...
Eustace, shut up.
Okay.
And that avenue of inquiry was conscientiously pursued, as you no doubt recall, Eustace.
Yes, only one bladed object had been singled out by a single prisoner at the time of the incident. Signed
What
out.
about the
Fuck.
chisel?
The item was tested for traces of blood, but none were found.
I suppose he's referring to the scissors Mr. Salt was using.
So there's no way the blade in question came from inside the prison.
Hang on, just let me just drop off the package.
Okay.
Concluded the weapon in question.
From
must
these
have
two
come from
facts,
the-
I conclude that the weapon in question must have
back to
come from
fact one.
outside. Fact 2. Fact 2.
Fact 2.
Fact 1.
Factua.
Fact 2.
A metal blade, you say? And do you have any evidence to
Prosecute
support
them, I
this?
You mean you didn't even look at the victim's injuries? Oh, why am I not surprised, you third rate? you third rate? Like it was a question. You third rate?
Right.
The fatal blow was a
You third
stab
rate?
wound to the neck. You third rate? And it was delivered by a knife-like blade. That much is absolutely beyond doubt.
It appears they're not yet aware of a certain other piece of information. The dog. Okay, is this the... I think we're presenting the
For
dog.
words, are we? Then I'll keep going. My brilliant deductions don't just end there, you know.
Like, I feel like he just implied that we're
Oh,
supposed to
but
present
Factua, Factua, Fact 1, Fact 1, prosecute on that thing.
Objection!
Dog? Dog.
Why are you
Dog!
showing me a picture of
He's
a
not
pooch?
prosecuting on that thing. He's prosecuting on that twink. Of course not, Eustace.
Factua?
I'm back.
The only contradictions I see are in Mr. Edgeworth's own baseless claims.
Yay! So my testimony is completely contradiction-free. I knew it!
Don't say that.
Ah!
It makes you look bad.
His testimony is riddled with contradictions. I just can't figure out which one to present on. If only
There's so
Judge
many, I
Gavelle-
don't know where to start.
I feel like I have to
Fact
talk.
one,
I feel like
fact
I have to
two,
talk
fact two.
around Judge Gavelle
Well,
here.
try it. Well, maybe start with the. Did you do the first one?
Yeah, I did. Outside.
Okay.
What does that mean exactly?
The opposite of inside, you numbskull!
Was that an attempt at clarification
Oh.
or a put down? Because it clearly accomplished neither.
What Eustace means to say is that it must have been brought in from outside the prison by Mr. Saint.
Honestly, Edgeworth, if you haven't figured that out by now, then you're an even bigger loser than I thought!
And for some reason that
Close
makes
to
me
tears.
sad.
I'm so sad!
The feeling is mutual, believe me.
Mr. Saint clearly brought the murder weapon into the prison. The question is how? Must have been hidden inside the chest set. That's what I think anyway.
And since the only prints we found-
And since the only prints we found were on the chest that belonged to the victim and the suspect.
Hold it!
Were those really the only prints you found?
It's just like Dad always says.
Men are foolish creatures, my boy, but you mustn't be shallow. Also, I love you.
Huh?
Eustace Winter trans?
And I am not shallow.
I don't get it. What is he even trying to... What?
You wouldn't do something as shallow as lying to win. That's what you meant, isn't it, Eustace?
Huh? Oh, right, yeah, that, 100%.
I like how she's
I'm not
telling him
even
to shut up
shallow
with
enough
just
to
a finger.
lie.
Right,
So
yeah.
what I said about fingerprints is true. Therefore,
They have such teenage coworker and shift lead like
50-year-old
not even like a 20-something shift lead who just like
Well, the 20-something shift lead that has been here for like 5 years.
and she
versus the-
Who wants to quit so bad.
yeah, but she also likes the authority.
I was
so
gonna
she's
say
so
like the
flexible.
28, like the older, like the mid 20s, early 30s, like shift lead who's been here for 5 years but loves the job.
No, I feel
For the
like
love of the
she
game.
loves the authority that like that's what she likes. She likes being in charge, And would you care to name this person? The person that you think brought it in? It's probably... What? Hold on. Say your line and then I'll say what.
It's elementary, my dear fellow. The killer is you.
What?
But Mr. Kane isn't here right now. I have chicken in
Then he's the killer. I am very clever.
Mr. Winner is having a moment, Kay. Try not to rub it in. I feel like that's a very modern translation.
So canonically,
calling
I
that
feel like
a
canonically
moment.
right there, Eustace Winner failed his prompt,
Yeah, he just
his
failed
present
his fucking
evidence
present,
prompt.
Yeah.
He's constantly telling that.
Oh, I get it. He wanted to play great detective, huh?
So they're mocking me.
The deductions in his previous testimony stunk worse than a skunk. And he called us the fucking fart, dude?
He was only bailed out by Judge Gavel's wisdom. He's the stink? No, he ain't even the fart.
Things are getting rough out here fast if she's our real opponent. Any bright ideas, Miles Areno?
Of course. There is
Don't
one
call me
fact
that,
Mr.
please.
Winner and Judge Gavel are not yet aware of. Their line of reasoning
So
may be-
basically, Miss Gavo, his name is Mr. Beast, and he's this YouTuber, right? And he does these big, elaborate money stunts. He currently has a show on Amazon called Beast Games.
Eustace,
If I press
Eustace,
some
buddy.
more information,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
flaw in
I've
their
never
reasoning
cared
should
less
be
about what you're saying.
You're on the clock, Eustace.
Wait, so this is the thing I've said that you care the least about? So can I talk to you about Warhammer now? I want to talk to you about
No.
my Necron
He
army
looks
that
like
I'm
he
building.
plays
Oh,
Warhammer.
okay.
Every
the
single
murder
time you
weapon was
speak, I
metal
find a new
blade.
low.
Potentially deadly blades of... I feel
Wait,
like
does that mean I could go back to Mr. Beast?
Okay, I feel like we are supposed to present something related to, like, the dog or the security video, or, like, something that indicates that he didn't die in the prison. But I don't know... I don't know which one. And I don't know on which statement. Potentially strict...
Maybe the...
Strictly controlled.
Well, maybe the testimony about the dog, like the dog attack, like the dog seeing attacking him in the workshop.
I presented that one on Fact 2 already.
Remember when
But
he
maybe-
presented the dog or something on?
Wait,
Present
hold
him
on.
that thing.
From these two facts,
Did you
I
present
conclude-
something-
Wait, okay. The weapon in question must have come from the outside. Maybe that's where we present the video or the dog?
Because didn't they search all the...
Yeah, there was something
Wasn't
about
there,
them
like, a bit-
searching. Yeah, Winner, Gavel, and the Warden Switch
Yeah.
searched the prison for the murder weapon. So that's how they concluded that it must have come from outside. So should I present that or the video? Oh.
Their own evidence, though?
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be their own. It's Edgeworth said it was something they don't know about. So I'm thinking it's the video, probably. But,
Dude, yeah.
yeah,
Go for
let's
it.
do it.
Save state.
And what do you think of this piece
Fuck.
of evidence? Okay. Alright.
Well, time to save.
Don't you see? I don't even know if we need to in the more modern ones. I think it would just let us restart, but I'll save it.
Why did he bleed?
I don't know. Because he's too excited. But I do...
Calm yourself, Eustace. His so-called evidence proves nothing.
But I do like that whenever I get it wrong, Eustace thinks I've
Will
beaten
we?
him until she jumps in.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
perhaps
Oh,
so. If only Judge Gavel weren't
Miss
here.
Gavel, could you please hit him with your gavel? Your long-range gavel?
Her area of effect gavel.
Yeah, the stretch
I'm
out
trying to
gavel
ensure that there
smash
is some
really
substance.
does look like an Overwatch hero move or something. It's so funny. Fear not,
I'm sure that
Your
there is
Honor,
some
for
of
I
the
intend
substance
to
in your
do just
interjection,
that.
Mr. Edgewood.
Okay.
I want to be
so,
younger and hotter, and not a creature. Monstro Elisasu is
supposed to
not
be
a
doing?
thing in my future.
The guards' keys to the holding cells were stolen. Okay, that doesn't. I don't think that really. Maybe it's the wiped floor, but I don't. This is weird. I don't know what to present. There's a lot of options.
Did you present the dog? I don't know. Well, maybe it's presenting the right piece of evidence on the right statement. So, like, maybe the dog on this?
On this statement?
Maybe? I don't know.
Sure.
Wait. Never mind.
I'm gonna mash. There's a contradiction! You're scared! Oh! Mommy!
Nuh-uh.
What were you gonna say, Lauren?
Go back to the evidence.
On to
The chessboard.
Sorry, I stepped out for a second.
Present the
Prison
chess
search thing not work?
No, the prison search thing?
Wait, no, the chess diagram.
The chess diagram. On here? Or on...
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Look at the detail on that.
Oh, you wanted me to look at it.
Oh.
Brain rot. More presenting of wrong evidence.
I can't believe I'm the one who's gonna fucking give you a game over, you moron.
Go to the next statement.
Now, maybe we're on the wrong stage.
Yeah, maybe we need to
details
do
on
one of
that.
these. Must have been hidden inside the chess set.
And then what's the last one?
The prints, and then it's blindingly obvious who brought the weapon in and used it. It could be something about the
So,
fingerprints.
wouldn't the prison
on
search thing contradict him saying, like, because did you do it on the same where it was like, go back to number 4? It must have been hidden inside the chest set. Wouldn't that contradict the fact that you searched everything?
See, did they search
I don't
the
know if I
chess set though? I think that's worth trying. No. Oh no.
No.
This is
Maybe on the statement that, maybe on the 4th statement, that's where you present the video evidence?
Jesus.
Have we pressed everything?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Just go through and double check that you pressed everything.
I don't want to. I need to go soon, actually.
Hold it!
And I was hoping we could confront him pretty well. But we're kind of
where do you need to
struggling
go?
get him. I have other plans that came up last minute at like 3:15, 3:30, 3-ish. But no murder weapon was found at the crime scene, and there's nothing inside the chest.
Bro's trying to see Sonic 3 10 times.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
probably.
Sonic 3. I've hidden it somewhere in the prison.
It's, well, the perpetrator must have hidden it. Okay.
Oh, wait. Is this actually... Did I just not press a safe state? Okay. Let's go back and read these then. No murder weapon was found at the crime scene, and there's nothing inside the chessboard either. I'm curious, Mr. Winner. Do you also have thoughts about where this weapon might be? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. We examined the inside of the top of the chessboard. There was nothing in there. We didn't follow up on that. Eustace.
It's, well, the perpetrator must have hidden it somewhere in the prison.
The person that you checked? Oh.
Yeah,
there is
here
a
we go. Okay. They hid it somewhere in this prison. That seems unlikely. In fact, I can prove that's not the case. What evidence suggests that the murder weapon isn't hiding somewhere in the prison? And this is where we present them examining it.
Take that!
Yo, ma.
We turned this place upside down, top to bottom.
I'm starting to worry about your memory, Mr. Winner. Didn't you and the good judge search the prison
17
with
years
Warden
old and
Lagarde?
already a dementia patient.
And
Who are
didn't you
you?
fail to find a likely murder weapon? Oh god, he just like smacked himself in the face. That's why he was bleeding earlier. For whoever.
Yes, but I guess we just missed it. That's all.
Wow, way to undermine yourself. I thought you were self-confident.
You're saying your search wasn't entirely thorough? You, the so-called winning rookie. God, we're really just like poking him.
Bagging on this guy. Fuck him.
Oh god. She found a table to do that on.
Eustace?
A guard came in and got on all fours.
Yeah.
Calm yourself. Breathe deeply. Do not allow your opponent to get under your skin.
You're right.
Is him locking in?
I'm a winner. Why should I let a third-rate loser like Edge Worthless get under my skin?
That's actually pretty good.
That's so close to the Miles Edgeless that we were doing
Miles
in the
Edgeless.
first game. Like,
Miles Edgeless.
Edge Worthless. Wait a minute, that's actually better. I'll think.
Okay, you guys.
Thank you to leave my name out.
You heading out?
What? What's going on?
Two different people are talking to their families.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, let's take a beat.
We can. This is a good place to save. Me when I'm.
God damn it, Coleman.
me when I'm waiting to escape.
If he really needs to go,
Give me a second.
This
If
better
he
be
really-
the best thing ever that you're leaving us for.
I was gonna say, like, if he really needs to go, there's nothing we can really do about that. So yeah, let's
I mean,
save.
I
Let's
honestly
save.
don't-
At
I
the very
honestly-
least, let's
yeah,
save
let's
now so that we don't have to go through all that again.
Yes.
And then if we want to call it here, we can. But let's also let our friends finish talking to their families and see what they think.
Yeah.
Dare you moral police me? I don't care if my friends are talking to their families.
I don't care that you're talking to your family. I want Edgy Poo.
I want that twink obliterated.
Well, I'm Kay Faraday, and I'm A-OK.
Not you too, please. What are you saying right now?
No, but mine looks better than his.
I'm a
Look,
sex
It's simple.
offender.
Since my first investigation didn't turn up any weapon, it means there wasn't one to find. Which leaves only one possibility. The murderer took the weapon with him when he left the prison. That's why we couldn't find it when we looked, obviously.
But what you are proposing is impossible. And this proves why the culprit couldn't possibly have taken the weapon out of the prison. The metal detectors that they talked about earlier, right?
Probably.
Yeah. You're getting caught by your own evidence, fools. More memory trouble, Mr. Winner? Now you're forgetting things you yourself said.
Are you making fun of me again?
Oh, so you remember what I said. But perhaps you might have been better served by remembering this. Don't forget it!
So true.
What was that?
Wait, was you truthfully not remember? I
It
mean,
would certainly seem that way. There is a security gate at each of the entrances to the detention center and the prison proper. Coming from the prison, anyone leaving the facility would have had to have passed through both of them. 2 gates, both fitted with metal detectors.
Now I want canes. Oh
Chat,
wait, now I
draw-
remember.
Chat. Draw Kay running away, running out of her home, like she's late to school but instead of toast in her mouth, it's a piece of fried chicken.
It's a
That
piece of.
sentence really took you a while to get out, huh?
Looks like you got his memories back.
I was waiting for the right moment.
So, as you can see, there is no way anyone could have taken a weapon out through both gates. And therefore, there is no way the murder weapon could have left the building. Oh my god, he's smacking himself really hard now.
In which case, Mr. Edgeworth, perhaps you could care to tell us where you think the murder weapon might be. It was an ice pick and it
Still
melted.
here on the premises. That's the only plausible conclusion to be drawn.
Aren't ice picks not made of ice?
What? What are you talking about?
It was an ice knife.
Oh,
Knife.
okay.
It was
ice
the
picks
Bella
are what you
ice
use to
knife.
like carve ice. I know this
Ice
because
so-
think about someone who wants to
you
kill their baby with
little
an ice pick. Anyway, but we searched the prison from top to
Edgeworth's
bottom and
brain
couldn't find anything.
Because
This
you were
has
never
weird
going
bit-
to find anything to begin with. Not when you were
Octua?
laboring under the misconception that it's a blade you were looking for.
Yeah, we know the truth about what happened to Mr. Knight. We've seen it with our own eyes. That is quite a claim. I assume you have the evidence to support it?
And now we
No.
present the security video. Okay.
What is
or
the weapon
dog,
that was
maybe.
used to commit the crime?
Depends on the question.
Who was the weapon using?
Okay, yeah, the weapon. So it's the
Why?
it's- So should
My
we present
attorney
the dog?
badge.
Should we present the dog or the security video?
Dog tour.
Dog.
Take that!
Okay, I think we could have presented either because now the video's coming up. This is footage taken from a security camera trained on Knight's holding cell. Now watch it for yourselves and see.
I'm gonna log in
Watch
on
this
Letterboxd.
video. Ba ba.
Such a snuff film? What happened?
This footage captures the moment the victim was attacked by a black dog. More than sufficient proof of how he really died, wouldn't you say?
Yes, it is certainly significant.
So now we know that Knight was, in fact, killed in his cell by a vicious dog. A dog that moved the victim's body to the prison workshop post-mortem. We know this
Kinda
thanks
dumb.
to an eyewitness who saw the dog in the workshop when the body was discovered. It is dumb, but sometimes the dumb thing is the truth. Of course, I think we can all
Trust
agree
me,
there is
I
no...
learned this 2 weeks ago.
Yes. Of course, I think we can all agree that there
Mr.
is no
Edgeworth, on
way
your
the dog
feet.
could have
You're
planned
not
such a
done
crime itself. Indeed, I fear it may be his handiwork after all.
The dog?
No, not the... No.
That's quite enough of that, Mr. Edgeworth.
Judge
You're gay.
Gamel...
Shut up.
You're a lesbian. Shut up.
We will correct this footage as an important piece of evidence. But it also raises an important question. Important new question. A question that I suspect you have also been asking yourself.
She's right.
Why is your hair like that?
That's one question, but...
No, your hair is also like that, so you don't get to say shit.
You're right.
He's got the anime hair vents. He needs those.
My
to
hair's
breathe.
pretty normal.
No.
She's right. There is one
Got the
major
low taper
problem
fade.
with my version of events.
A low
Imagine
taper
if he got a low taper fade!
The black dog, the one that belongs to one of the inmates. How did it move between the holding cells and the prison proper at will? The door's open, bitch. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, Tessa. How do we answer that? How do we answer that one, Mr. Edgeworth?
The truth is, I don't know yet. Wait, what? What do you mean? Couldn't... Oh, I guess there
I
is-
know.
it's just a
I
big
know yet.
door. I don't know.
Of course not.
Can it, Wonder Boy? You didn't even notice there was a problem.
Overruled.
Sorry, I'm posting a picture of my dog. Until the defense provides an adequate explanation, the court cannot accept your line of logic.
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 That is all. This court is adjourned.
This court is adjourned. End of stream. But wait! There's still so much more to explore!
Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. Coleman got something he needs to do now.
The court is no longer in session, Mr. Edgeworth. If you would be so kind as to leave the courtroom.
Court was never in session in the first place!
Everywhere I go is court.
Once again, this court is
We may not have all the answers yet, but you haven't explained anything either regarding Mr. Saint.
Probably should.
What do you mean?
Just as we don't know yet how the dog made it into one of the detention
Huh?
center's holding cells, you
What's the
can't
dog
know
doing?
how Mr. Saint could have made it inside the detention center, let alone the prison either. Neither of us have enough evidence. We would have been allowed as far as the visitor's room to see his friend, but no further. So it's hard for me to conceive how he could have committed a crime in a place he had no access to. Hawk Tua on that. Judge Gavel, I believe it's your turn to provide some proof. Proof that Simeon Saint was able to enter the prison!
Nah.
I'd win.
She is very nah, I'd win.
You wish for the court to provide you with proof? Ah. Highly irregular, but very well.
What? they actually have something. They do.
Now it seems like as good a time as any. And I suppose you've been kind enough to share your own theories on the case.
Oh no, am I about to get got again? What's she building up to here?
Is she?
Mr. Edgeworth,
Is she am I cooked?
I suspect you don't know what Mr. Saint does for a living, so allow me to fill you in. You're mocked. He is a circus performer. He swallowed the knife! He swallowed the knife!
A circus performer?
Yes. Heard of the very big circus.
The very big circus!
It's Pete.
He swallowed the knife. He's a knife swallower, and he came in and he said, "I'm gonna do some tricks," and then he killed a guy. And everyone was like, "What a weird trick."
Oh, don't be silly, darling. Of course I was. Yesterday was a very important day, after all.
Important in what way exactly? A big meeting of some kind, perhaps?
My
A meeting of heavens, no. I couldn't think anything worse. No, yesterday the circus came to visit.
Right now.
Mo the clown.
You see it now.
No.
Send in the clowns.
As I'm sure you're aware, a show was held yesterday for the president's entertainment.
Oh my god, that's why the gif with him with the monkey, it's because he's from the circus! How did I not realize this earlier?
His name is Simeon, bro.
Like monkey.
Yeah.
Show
His name in the fan
animals
translation was Simon Keys. Monkeys.
Sea monkeys. Sea monkeys. A show featuring animals and performers, performed by the members of the Very Big Circus. So, does that mean that Mr. Saint... Yes, Mr. Saint was allowed inside the prison as part of that show.
Edgeworth has finally gone silent from shock. He's just like,
I wasn't even in that case, and I hate it.
Phoenix
Edgeworth,
told me
Assault
that
has
turn
been
about Big
confirmed
Top.
beyond
I'm
reasonable
scared.
doubt.
Edgeworth, after hearing that testimony.
She held on to that fact until the last possible moment. She let me run with my own theory, and only afterwards did she use it to reveal the truth. She made me edge! Wait. Wait. Flashback.
But out, Gavel. I have him right where I want him.
That's not how you pronounce my name, you stupid idiot. Forgive me, Eustace, but if I may. Well, the particulars of the subject are indeed fascinating. Don't we have something a little more impressive to share with the prosecutor?
That must be why she steered him onto a different topic back then, too. See, okay, the reason this duo works is you have one who's really smart and outwits Edgeworth, and the other who's dumb, so Edgeworth can be smart. Lang was like,
but the dumb one, but then the dumb one is the one he always talks to.
Yeah.
And the smart one just sits.
Lang
really good dynamic.
Lang was like them trying to do both at once, and it just made him a very inconsistent character.
Which just didn't work. It just made him seem incredibly stupid and annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
I got you good, didn't I, you third-rate prosecutor?
This has nothing to do with you. Shut up.
Gentlemen, this court is well and truly adjourned. If I may offer you a word of advice, Mr. Edgeworth. Shh. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Your conduct as a prosecutor is already in question. You would do well to remember that you were removed from this case for that precise reason.
What are you trying to say?
That the committee reserves the right to confiscate your badge at any time. Should you wish to retain it, you would do well to avoid crossing paths with us again.
Is that a threat?
The goddess of justice is compassionate, Mr. Edgeworth, but she is not endlessly forgiving. Oh, and one last thing. Bye-bye. You are no defense attorney. Abandon this foolish pretense.
Thank you for your concern. But I do not abandon anything. When I start, I finish. I am not going to edge anymore.
Well, it's in your
You will
name.
not edge me.
Do try to
You
remember
will not
that
edge
the two
me.
jobs are not one and the same. And that a
When I
defense attorney is
start, I
expected to develop something of a bond with their client. Next time, finding out your client's real occupation might be a good place to start.
Well, she kind of got my ass there. I'm good.
You're a loser.
Now I really must be going. May the goddess of justice watch over you all.
I mean, but like, but as from the perspective of if Edgeworth really was a defense attorney,
I'm gonna fart and they won't notice.
Imagine, imagine being like, so what's your job? So I'm representing my client. He could have no way to be in there. The circus was in town. He's a circus member. You don't know that?
Yeah, like that's yeah. She did get him there. That he actually, yeah.
What if Eddie was like,
did
wow,
get it,
Edgeworth,
yeah.
you didn't know anything about your own client. Jesus, you don't client.
Okay, Sexo, get out of here.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, you're bringing kind of a nauseous vibe.
All right.
Simeon lied to us.
I just omitted certain truths.
Not just you two. Guy took me for a ride too. What's his deal? Is he like afraid? Is he like ashamed of being a circus clown or something?
Who's it?
Whoa! You're not having second thoughts about all this, are you, Miles boy? Sure, Judge Gavel is a tough cookie, but that doesn't mean you can't just give up the ghost. The defense never rests, as a wise man once said, and that goes for your associates too.
Don't worry, Fender. I've no intention of resting. Nevertheless, I do need to end stream. Let's just finish this lines, and then I'll end. Our assumption that Mr. Saint couldn't have entered the prison has been proven false, which means we'll need to restart our investigation from square one, I'm afraid. Jack, when we can't play for 7 hours. Oh, to be continued. Perfect.
I mean, we got a good 3 hours.
Yeah, and okay, difference between this and Edgeworth 1, shit actually happens in 3 hours. Edgeworth 1 is like, oh, 3 hours? Oh, 2.5 of those was spent litigating what Larry was doing? Yay!
Larry's a killer.
Like stuff actually happens in this one. It's great. I'm going to close the game now.
What was happening at the same time in Edgeworth 2, or Edgeworth 1? I'm trying.
But all right, yeah, I'm going to go now. But that was good, and we should definitely play more before the start of the new year. See y'all later. Goodbye. And that is my stream also. Arrivederci!